I'm sorry, I screamed over you. What did you say?
My God.
Oh my God, you missed an A+ second Voldemort jokes.
I posted it for you in chat there, baby. You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Good. We can't hire you as the defense against the dark arts teacher again, Severus. We've already found someone else. What? Who have you found? Hello, Severus! Voldemort before me.
What's the actual fuck?
Why have Oh, jeez. Anyways, anyone watching, if you want access
I didn't even do
to
it!
2 hours of A+ Harry Potter jokes,
Yeah.
then seek out the pre-stream because it's not here.
It's a good time.
We're fun.
Speaking of the pre-stream and people from mixing up male actors with each other, like chat's like seriously, Cody, it was Aaron. He did it.
Alrighty, guys. Speaking of the YouTube side of things, this will be the first episode that we are we're streaming after the change to moving things to Project Mouthwash has happened. Hello, guys. I understand.
Hello.
If you're watching this, you're probably not one of the people who is super annoyed by these videos going up. If you're one of them,
because they're all gone.
You probably left already. In which case, I wish you a good life, and I hope to see you in the future.
They're not here.
Fuck them.
I know.
Oh.
Damn.
I still wish them well.
Aww.
You don't
No,
have
fuck
Who are you
'em.
talking
Hello, cool
Unsubbing
pro
from
mount
your channel
people.
doesn't make you
Yeah.
a bad person.
A verbal letter in a bottle, I guess.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Those of
cool
you that have
pro mount
stayed,
people.
Those of you that have stayed on the pro mouse side, just a quick jump in to let you know that if you want to catch these live, they are streamed every Saturday at 1 PM PST on twitch.tv/Nat19 official. And we'd love to see you come swing by the actual stream. We also do pre-stream for like what's supposed to be a half an hour. Today it was longer, where we just hang out and talk to people and stuff, and those are always fun. But those don't make it in here. Then I get mad at people for not showing up. That's really the thing we do during those.
Yeah.
That's where most of the fun comes from.
We're very happy to see you guys. Hopefully the Vestige will find a home over on this channel. We're still going to post to the main channel as well, to the other one, but we are very passionate about this story, and we want to bring it over there to share it with you guys, because it always felt kind of like hiding it away from my parents is what not having Nat19 on the main channel felt like, and I'm just at a point now where, fuck you, Dad, I got a job. So
We're coming out of the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah!
With our
Let's
D&D.
fucking go!
Mom and Dad, I'm a D&D streamer.
Mom and Dad, Yep.
Oh.
Coming out of the closet, kiss me, Kagachi.
I roll dice,
Oh.
I hit on my friends, and I slay monsters.
Yeah!
And if you can't accept that about me, then that's your choice. But it is who I am! That is the energy of all. That's when they're coming out. That is what it
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Even coming out to lesbian mom, that was about the energy.
Damn.
I like girls! And you're just gonna have to deal with it!
It's like,
I mean,
I like
you
girls.
guys-
She's like, I know.
We've
Have
been
you
known.
seen girls?
We've been known.
Didn't know. Just
Like
like, I see you with
girls.
your
Yeah, we
female
know.
friends. I'm like,
Alright.
And also guys! Oh!
oh!
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting
Oh.
choice.
That's a choice,
No!
honey. Like,
That's. Are you sure?
Yep.
about that?
I mean,
and also, guys, get out of my house.
That's amazing. I like girls. Oh, and also guys. No!
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Father, help!
It's a fucking mistake, and we all know
Why
it.
would
Like,
you? All right.
So Vestige.
But Vestige. So, anyways, hello, Project Mouthwash people.
Hi.
Hi.
We hope that you join us.
Hello.
I'm also. I've written up some recap videos. I'm gonna probably make 4 in total that recap everything in Vestige, so that people that don't want to watch through the first 90 episodes or so, you'll have a few somewhere between 5 and 20-minute videos to explain everything. I don't know how long they're gonna translate out to.
Yeah.
damn.
That said, yeah, with that out of the way, I'd like to remind everybody in chat about the Kidz donation stuff going on. I'm sure one of our mods can let you know what that's about if you didn't see that earlier. I don't want to go into it now because it's a chat-specific thing. And with that said, yeah, let's jump into game. Welcome back, Alejandro.
All right, I'm ready to do the recap.
Do it.
Well, he offered, so
Do it.
let loose. What happened last time?
So you see, what happened last time was fucking Aviana over here was being kind of a racist, and then hey, I'm telling this shit. So anyway, yada yada yada. We fought some shit, blah blah blah. We found some scroll, yada yada yada. We fought a dragon. Aviana ran in, got down. We put her back up. Tomato. I threw a fireball. And then I yelled out, bibbity bobbity cannoli, because that's what everybody thinks I say. And, Nagachi was there too. He was cool. Nemric was down, then he got back up. He was down, then he got back up. He was down, then he got back up.
I didn't go down at all last time.
Same.
He got down and got back up. And yeah, what the fuck else happened? Fenris had another existential crisis. Flux is in some disarray. Lexi's not being sneaky as possible, even though she's a fucking rogue. Hey, don't you you know how this is. Anyway, what else happened? Oh yeah, Miriam's just there being cool, still trying to fuck. Yeah, I'm about to die, but you know what else is new? I almost died when I wasn't even fucking there. And yeah, it was a good game.
Your compressor's putting in work.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
it wasn't it?
I was like, your compressor is working hard,
It's
baby.
great when you can like hear it working. You can hear
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah.
volume so it dramatically changes. It's like, oh, you
So,
sound really different.
You know, I think I did a pretty good job at explaining what the fuck happened.
Honestly,
dragged us
Logan,
for
I
like
don't
2 minutes
like
straight.
Logan. I don't think you need to do those like recap videos. I think you just need to put that on promo. Like,
I
yeah, a
taste
little
blood.
bit.
My
Recap
God.
videos? Let me tell you how Wrench remembers those. So yeah, I wasn't there, but Aviana had some existential crisis. She made out with some dumb fucking human, I guess. Whatever. Here's the kicker. She's in a party with the new girlfriend of her ex. What a fucking idiot!
Yeah, no, that tracks.
So hear me out.
My
Hear me out. Not the
Yeah.
recap videos, but Wrench recapping the recap video.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow,
So how'd I do?
you did.
So how'd I do?
You did what you needed to do.
And that doesn't give me a good answer.
That's the answer you get.
All right, now someone actually recap what the fuck happened.
I'm glad you went after everyone else except for
Step
Tag.
tag.
Yeah.
No, I said Tag was there. That's all I said.
That's
Oh,
how
didn't
you
hear
say it. Damn.
Tag was
Look,
there.
just because my
was there.
compressor was fucking muffling what I was saying about Tag doesn't mean I didn't say Tag was there.
Some of
Oh, I'm so glad
Some
you
of the
didn't say
things
anything
you
about
said
tag.
needed
About
to
who?
Damn.
Bring the full Guardians reference around. Fucking crazy.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, so,
Now follow that.
so
Yeah,
what
right.
happened? I don't think I will.
Oh, boo. All right, I'm gonna need someone in chat to
I
animate
don't
all that.
think I
Thanks.
will.
Yeah.
So, for an actual recap, ironically for Alejandro's benefit, the group decided last time, having found out that the scroll, the Seal of Lady Kaguya, was in the possession of Inuyari, they left, and they intended to head to the east, I believe with the intention of going to and finding the fortress where the final Crimson Butterfly was supposed to be. But on the way, they were intercepted by several Inushi who, rather than attack them, stared them down for a while. And when they got close, they took off in the other direction, howling in a way as to beckon the party. The party followed their tracks and eventually came to the lair of Inuyari. When they entered, they were told that he had gone to great lengths to bring them to him, that he wished to speak with them because he knew that they would be coming for the scroll. He spoke to them about how futile their plight was, about how he considers himself to be the true lord of Honokuni, and that he has a personal grudge, low-key an obsession, with fighting and defeating Hirohito, who is the only person that he's concerned about within the entirety of Honokuni. The party failed to negotiate for the seal. He told them to leave, but as they were leaving, he had his Inushi attack the party, and they fought back. And in the thrill of watching them fight, Inuyari jumped in to fight on his own, briefly turning into his humanoid form, saying that he was choosing a form more appropriate to playing with toys, then returning mid-battle back to it. During the fight, Aviana was overtaken by magical fear and fled and located the seal, and the party managed to deal enough damage to Inuyari that he backed off, saying that he was interested in their strength, that he thought that they were strong enough that they could give Hirohito a hard time, and based on that wanted to release them to possibly do so. Challenged Aviana for trying to steal the seal of Lady Kaguya, and agreed to let her take it if she used it to be a thorn in the side of the young lord and Hirohito. With that, the party left. They looked to the scroll. Taguchi is currently in control of it. He currently has it and knows what it does. And Spencer has refused to share with anybody what it does, apart from saying, "Ooh, this is really cool."
Yeah.
It is.
I had
really
I had
cool.
explained before it requires attunement by a cleric, paladin, or petal knight. Just throwing that back out there.
Oh.
And with that, you guys were heading back to the Temple of the Dragon, presumably to use the scroll to release the elven boy from his eternal aesthetic mummification. With that, we are going to come back in. You guys have the floor. It is currently a time of day. The rain has all but stopped. It has begun to peter out. You are all... Some of you are in pain. Wrench has 8 hit points. Some of you have around that much as well. And I'm going to switch us over to the play screen.
I'm fine. I didn't get hit here once.
Logan, I have a
about
question
die?
about my
That's
current
normally what I do.
predicament.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, what is your question?
My question about my current predicament is: do I feel anything weird as I put my bow away?
You understand the effects of your bow?
Okay.
So you would know that since you marked Inuyari and haven't finished them off, that you will suffer a detriment because the bow is pulling your focus towards them. Could you remind me, with your bow, does it allow you to track and know the location of your target during that time?
Let me go and look, because you added a couple of things to it whenever we were messing with stuff.
Yeah, that was mostly changing it to be like a fire bow. And the fact that it's a great bow as opposed to a long bow, because great bows don't natively exist in D&D. Which they should, because they're the most badass fucking big dick energy bow in existence.
I
true.
cannot track them, no.
Okay, I just wanted to know if it let you know where they were in case I ever had to be aware that if Inuyari's doing anything weird, if you would know.
I just have disadvantage on all attack rolls with all other weapons.
Oh, that's rough, bud.
So,
For 7 days.
hold on though. Hold on.
Whatever a day is here.
So, just to be clear, just so that you know exactly how that is working, you can use it to proper effect during that time. It's just that everything else is weakened.
I have a very limited amount of arrows currently, but yes.
I have a very particular set of skills that allows me to specifically deal with people more than 60 feet away.
I am now a full caster for the remainder of this week.
Your skills make me a nightmare for people like you, but also a dream for people that get within 60 feet.
Oh man.
If you cross me,
this is gonna be
I will
fun.
find you. I will stay more than 60 feet away from you, and I will kill you. Alright. Alrighty. So yeah, just you know the mechanics of your bow and how that's weakened, and you know that in a week...
So I don't feel any different from it though. Like, do I feel weaker, or can I put it away and just be like,
You find yourself compelled to use it when you consider drawing a weapon instinctively. Like, if you were to think about drawing your rapier, you find your hand would more go to your back first, as if your instincts are to pull away from other weapons. The bow wants to be used, and it wants to be fired during this time. You find your thoughts are preoccupied with hunting Inuyari, not in the sense of being a compulsion, but in that when you think about combat, your mind gets this rush of thoughts about how you could outmaneuver and fight him.
so it's just like a little distracting.
Yeah,
at that point.
you find yourself distracted by these thoughts.
You will just be. I think we switched places last time to where I'm a little bit back from them. I'll just put it away and then just be like shake it off and keep walking with the group.
Yeah, I'm still helping tag.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Should we find a place for us to rest before going all the way back there, or are we fine taking the
Yes,
trek?
please. Please.
I believe that would be wise.
Want to do our last dance with madness?
Oh
no,
no, that's.
What else do I gotta lose?
We can't risk running into anything else on the way there.
Let's find a
Yeah.
let's find a nice open area in that way then, and a little bit away from these dogs if we can.
You know what I'm gonna do,
That sounds wonderful.
Indeed.
Alejandro? You know how every
Yes.
time you take a long rest, all your shit resets and we have to get rid of the ones you don't want?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna put 0 charges for the ones you don't use.
Okay.
It will make sure, it will make it so that they're always there, but it will make it so they don't have charges. So just remember the ones.
Alejandro,
Uh-huh.
one of the things we did last game is that we used your whistle to deafen him.
Oh yeah!
Right.
We
Hell
deafened the wolf, and it screwed everybody over, and I just was so happy about that.
It wasn't even. It was more like he would try to. He was like saying cool things at like Avi. He's like, and then she'd respond, and he's like, "Fuck, can't hear you."
I had a moment where Hayden said a cool thing, and I had him banter back, and they're like, "Wait, he can't hear it." And I was like, "I mean nothing."
And also, if he's
Man.
deafened, you can't use your fucking whistle ability
You
on
can't
him.
whistle at him anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's true.
It's fucking dumb.
It has uses.
I'm sure it does. But in that
You can
moment,
disorient
it
someone,
fucking
cut them
sucks.
off from the chain of command. They can't hear their commanders anymore. What if it's a creature that he sees by hearing or something? Like, fuck you. It's
Like
not
I
dumb.
said,
No, it's good.
it was very. Yeah, I'm sure it's very useful in certain situations.
It was really funny.
In this specific one, it
was
was
so
very
funny.
bad.
It was a good time.
Disastrous.
He also got really upset that he also got really upset whenever the wolf called him a toy.
Yeah, you
Oh
really
yes.
did.
You are not a toy.
Called Wrench a
Yeah.
toy.
Oh.
And also smothered him under its foot several times.
Haven't you got enough of me?
It was a good
Yeah.
Wrench episode. It says.
It was good.
It really was.
And Jamie weren't there. It was very funny.
Man, I'm glad I was there.
Right?
Yeah. Whose fault is that, fucker?
Damn.
Depression.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Alrighty.
that is
Keep
fair.
going.
I will let you guys know. You guys did take a long rest, no more than like 3 or 4 hours ago.
No, fuck you. We need this.
No.
I mean, even a short rest would be good for
Yeah.
Wrench and the others.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just take a short
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, fuck.
Alright. Oh, and Lexi, you still got the rod, and it's got a ton of charges, so.
Oh,
Oh.
sick. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna use before we short rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 uses of my harness divine power to get me some spell slots back.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
As they're walking away from the cave, Avi will just kind of like glance back at it and then try to just recenter herself.
Oh.
Let's find somewhere to rest.
Also, before we rest, you mind if I use that orb of yours again?
Oh, sure. I don't see why not.
When we go to sit down to rest, before we rest, I will use my last spell slot to see if I can find that person that's following her again.
Alrighty.
Nemric!
1 sec while I get together all the information I need to make this up again and make you think that there's a person.
Yeah.
What did we
Now
agree on
it's
last
time
time?
for a break.
Because they have no
Whee!
object, it was a you had
They get a
sec-
+5.
yeah, secondhand information, and you had nothing to bring that down. So yeah, they have a +5. Cool. In 1 sec, I'm gonna find what number did I use last? I guess I wouldn't have told you. I'll just make something up. Or will I? Clear it, say
please.
wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save DC 17, and I have a +5
They sure do.
if they exist.
If they exist.
Hey, Brayden.
Click.
Click.
Yes.
Hey, Brayden, is Fenris fully attuned out?
Yes? But I can
Oh.
unattune it from something.
Yeah, you
I
should
don't
do
have
that.
gloves. Yeah.
You should
Okay.
do that. You should definitely do that.
Okay, I will.
Cool. That's great. Really happy about that.
Tone's freaking me out, dude. Stop
tone
it.
you're
What's
having?
happening here?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh.
You
Oh,
are s-
okay.
You are stressing me
I
out,
don't
man.
see what's happening
Me too.
here.
I don't see what's so upsetting about my tone.
Logan, is this allowed?
You're such
Yeah,
a
right?
dick. And I love you for it.
Also,
I know what
Logan,
you're doing.
Also, Logan, I have Avi's
Stop
boots right now, right?
I think so, yeah.
Could I attune to those?
Here, let me actually give them to you.
Yeah.
Here, I'll throw them in the party sheet.
Hell yeah.
I
Like,
expect
is he-
these back,
Yep.
fucker.
Oh my
Of course,
gosh.
of
I
course.
see Lexi's probably gonna give you your rod back just because it's yours.
You know, if you really refuse to give them back, I can just stab you a whole bunch and kill you. Take them off
He
your
has said nothing to you.
Yeah, this is an aggressive episode.
Hold on, let me find him.
I'll unattune
So
from
putting
the
words in
Arcanist
his
gloves.
mouth. You're getting angry at him for things he's not even done.
Daviana, what do you fucking expect, man?
Just all this is
Yeah,
going on in her
fair.
brain as she like looks
Oh,
over
yeah.
and
You
sees
know.
the shoes on him. She's like,
You know she is fully the person to just imagine arguments with people.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love her, but
Stressful.
yeah.
That's awkward.
Is
There you go. In
Avia
the party
walks
sheet.
away and thinks about what she should have said kind of person?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
We've also witnessed her
should've
be
said
like,
that.
okay, I'm gonna be really cordial with this person and proceeds to yell at them. We know.
Well,
no.
Avi,
So-
that's
so
a red flag.
You're just going down the list of things. So the scrying.
yeah.
As you do so, once again, though it attempts to search, you can see nothing but the mists of Honokuni within the ball. You do not
We can
manage
try
to
again
locate
another
it.
time.
I appreciate you trying.
It doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything, Osile. It's just really hard for me to find someone who I haven't seen myself before.
I know. Just kind of puffs or pouts.
I will try to pat on head.
Just kind of puff.
Do you want me to hold on to this so I can do it again if I need to?
Sure. Yeah. Well, what was that?
Hmm?
Never mind.
Oh, that I was patting you on the head
Keep the orb.
Aw.
because you seemed sad.
I don't know anymore. To be honest. I feel
Hey.
a lot of things about it.
Hey, Ale.
Yes.
Is Wrench missing any limbs?
I mean, my arm
Damn. You didn't have to call
Does
him
he-
out like
Does
that.
he want?
and
does
my
he want an
eye, I
arm back?
guess. No. I have a literal robotic arm for this reason.
Cool.
You lose class features.
Oh.
What have
I've
you
been
done
missing
recently?
limbs since the day you've met me.
I'm starting
Oh
to
my
really
God.
wonder what this scroll can do. Holy shit!
It would be David all over again, losing his class.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
We don't talk about that.
No, we all talked about that. It was great.
Oh,
We don't talk about.
Give me the orb.
Logan,
Yeah, give me the orb.
I'm gonna
Give me the orb.
unattune from the Arcanist gloves
Okay.
for whatever Spencer needs me to do.
Okay.
You don't have to listen to him.
No,
Right, give me
listen
the
to
orb.
it.
Right, give me
Vendors
the orb.
would
I need
listen
the
to
orb.
tag.
That's fair.
And then we
Give me that crystal
will-
ball bread.
As we.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just putting something on the sheet.
Okay.
There you go.
As we sit down to rest, Taguchi will approach Fenris, sit down next to her, and hand her the scroll. I've skimmed through the scroll. I definitely think this would be the most. It would get the most use in your hands.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
It is quite powerful.
I figured. Wow. It's a light scroll, but heavy. You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean.
Okay.
I hope you find some use for it.
She'll, like, cross her fingers and hold it up.
Do you want me to tell you what it does? And just like, so people know? Or do you want
Yes, please!
Or do you want to know yourself?
Yeah,
I want the
mystery.
mystery. Wait for that juicy reveal.
I want the mystery.
I want Logan to explain it to me, though.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
Alondra,
fair.
looks like the mystery's
Burn
me.
it!
You're a guest.
No!
My fucking gem!
You can't burn a legendary magic item, Rich!
Idiot!
I'll burn all of us then!
What is happening?
Unless it says something about being indestructible, technically it's not. It is.
I'll burn all of us then.
It's just hard
Well,
to
I
destroy.
Well, shut up.
This bound scroll was written by Lady Kaguya after untold years of research into undoing Honokuni's curse. Its results are a seal that allows a creature to pass on from the realm through death, escaping the binds of the land's curse. Effects: Spell Focus. This item can be used as your arcane focus. While casting spells using it, you must present the scroll to channel magical energy through it, and the words written upon it. Spell Bonus. While using this scroll as an arcane focus, you gain a +2 bonus to your spell save DC, and spell attack bonus while attuned to it. Spiritual Banishment. Here's the chonker. While attuned to this scroll, you can utilize its power as a bonus action to read a passage from it to force any undead creature you can see within 60 feet who is under the control of a table member, including the Crimson Butterflies or Phantoms summoned by table members, to make a DC 20 Charisma saving throw, or be banished permanently from Honokuni on a failure. You know what I'm fucking doing? Players, open your eyes.
It's werewolf!
Yeah.
I'm so
You're doing a werewolf.
Yeah, my ass thought you were trying to be the Yu-Gi-Oh narrator or some shit.
I also thought that.
I'll
Just
accept that.
Don't stop.
No,
It's
werewolf.
good.
If you use your action instead, you can target a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus with this effect. A creature banished this way has its soul freed from Honokuni, and cannot be invoked within its boundaries again. If you are within 60 feet of a creature that is conjured, summoned, revived, or teleported, who would qualify to be targeted by the scroll's effects, you may use this banishment effect as a reaction, but may only target creatures who appeared in such a way this round. Supplementary casting. This is the one that's going to excite you a lot. While you're attuned to this scroll, you can cast each of the following spells once per day each, or may cast them using your own spell slots. You do not require material components to cast these spells, even if they have a GP value. Revivify. Greater Restoration. Lesser Restoration. Regenerate. And finally, Flash Release. When a creature is killed within 60 feet of you, you may utilize this scroll in a similar way to the Spiritual Banishment feature. To free that creature's soul from Honokuni's grasp, removing them from the cycle of grim reincarnation. If the soul is unwilling to be released, or is held there, such as by a table member, Zugaiken, or Crimson Butterfly, they must fail the saving throw as per the feature to be released. So basically, Spiritual Banishment, if there's an undead creature, or whatnot that is under a table member's control, you can be like, hey you, make a DC 20 Charisma save. And if they fail, they're gone, and they can never be summoned again. If you use your action to do this instead of your bonus action, you can target a number equal to your proficiency bonus at the same time.
Is there a limit to that ability? Like, can she just keep doing it?
She can just keep doing it.
That's fucking sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and if there's a creature that is conjured,
Holy
summoned,
shit.
revived, or teleported, if any of those things happen, you can do that as a reaction to be like, no, you stay down!
So we should go murder everyone in the city so we can release them from the place.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah, then Flash Release is if a creature's killed within 60 feet of you, you can use your reaction to do that same thing, to be like, you won't revive. However, if they're a table member, Zugaiken or Crimson Butterfly, i.e. if they want to come back, they have to do the same DC 20 Charisma save, and if they succeed, they will still revive.
So to save everyone in Honokuni, we just have to kill them all.
All right, I can get on board.
Joy.
This also,
Alright, cool.
I'm just throwing this out there, this can also be used. I'm just going to make the implication clear. If a table member dies, and it's not a hunted who kills them, flash release can make them go away forever.
That's so
They do have to fail the save though, so you basically get the one shot if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
I can kill people.
Let's not have that be plan A, though.
Whether or not there's some cosmic interaction that would prevent that, like for example, whether or not when the hunt is done, the young lord can bring them back. That's another matter because there's sort of a complex thing going on regarding it. But I will tell you enough that if you do that, it will stop them from coming back in this cycle of the hunt, at least.
Mm-hmm. Also, Fenris has to have her reaction to be able to do that. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
My non-hunted bros.
Yo, what's
We
up,
can
boy?
kill everything.
Just we can does not mean we
Anyways.
should.
No, we should.
No,
Yes,
no.
it is our
Alright,
duty.
Explanation
Oh,
done.
anyhow.
So, an explanation done. So,
Woo!
Players, reality reasserts
Yep.
itself.
It's fucking nuts how all of our DPS are not hunted.
Right?
You're right. Yeah.
Or
So,
most of them.
DPS squad, rise
Sounds like
up!
Let's
racism.
fucking go!
Rise up, DPS squad!
Woo!
So, as Fenris is reading and absorbing this information, her back kind of starts to curl forward, and she takes this, like, almost shrimpish, leaned over pose.
Are you
She
alright?
She looks up at Tag, blank expression, looks back down at the scroll. She looks back up at Tag. She looks back down to the scroll. She puts it in her lap. She scooches over and hugs him.
No.
No.
She says over his shoulder, I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh.
If I could get sick, I would join you.
This is quite a
Gross.
matter. Are you okay?
I gave her a thing that is going to be very helpful.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Oh, excellent.
That's a good thing, though.
Yes, it's fantastic. It's just a lot. And it's a lot of
I agree.
pressure.
Aww.
Sorry to put
you
that
can
on
handle it. You're good.
No, I can handle it. I'm just so happy that we have this now.
What does it do?
I'm gonna go ahead and just attune you to it. Done.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Fenris will like smile and lean down to Lexi. A lot of cool things.
Ooh.
Extremely helpful to the people of this place as well.
I
Wow.
should be able to free people of this land so that they don't have to return. They can rest peacefully now.
Fenris, that's amazing.
And I can cast the spells that I've been using to help us with the madness of this land without needing the diamond dust, which, now that I'm thinking about it, we have a lot of diamond dust. Don't know what we're going to do with that.
Looks
but,
over
you
to
know.
giant sack of diamond dust.
I mean,
we need to do it
sprinkling
again.
some of it like salt on a piece of bread. Like, yes, we have quite a bit.
Oh,
Yes,
I mean,
shallow and
you can
banana.
only do that. You can only do that a couple of times, though. I'm sure, right? Since it said you could do that once a day.
Or use your spell slots.
Or use spell slots, and either way, the material components
either way.
are consumed.
Oh!
Whoa.
I will be putting diamond dust on my food then. Thanks.
You can't take
Fenris
steady
will
thing.
walk
I just want to say, whenever
That
I
is
hear
definitely going
fucking
to hurt
diamond
your
dust,
insides.
all I think about is Saint Seiya.
Dude, same. Fucking same.
Hey, listen, people put
I just
gold
think
plates
about-
on their food.
Yeah,
I
they
just
do.
think about-
Yeah, that's fair.
People put unnecessary fucking gold on their food. You're
Yeah.
super right.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But we're not talking
No,
about that right now.
it's good to know that we're part of the diamond dust rebellion here.
Hey, let's fucking go.
Boo!
I'm
Who you, Spencer? You don't like fun.
What is this scroll? A Final Fantasy summon? Shiva.
Tag. Thank you again. I can't wait to put this to use.
Wow. No problem.
I won't let you all down. She'll like bow our head a
We
little
never
bit.
have before, so.
We have no reason to doubt your abilities.
Also, Flux, here's your rod back. Here you go.
Oh, certainly. Yes, I believe everyone around here could probably
While
use
you're
some of
talking,
this.
I did short rest you guys. You will have to take the short rest without complication. If you guys want to use hit die, feel free to.
Hell
So what
yeah.
you're saying, Osile,
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Go
Yeah,
what
ahead.
you're saying, Osile, is I can start brushing some of this diamond dust throughout my hair.
Oh my god. You look so
If you do
beautiful.
it,
You will be bald.
I'll also be extremely beautiful.
Oh, sorry. Just claps her hand over her mouth.
Also, Logan, question for you. Seeing how low Nemric's getting on his arrows, one, can I craft him some form of great arrows?
Yo, I'm doing great on
you
these
need
rolls. Here
materials.
comes some fucking ones, man.
Yeah, like what would they be made of? Like, could I make some effective facsimile with
So,
like?
we have two considerations. The first is that the arrows he came with were like these special, like red, almost crystalline arrows that he doesn't need, but you probably couldn't remake those because those were like
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
Those
not
are all
expecting-
gone,
those were-
unfortunately.
Those were like a Phlegethos sort of fucking someone in Phlegethos. That's their style. But you
Yeah.
could make great arrows that they're slightly more spear-like than they are arrow-like. But all you would really need to make them is wood, fletching of some kind, and a bit of metal to make the arrow tips. It'd be more than a normal one though, because the tips on these arrows would be not just like relatively larger, like they would take up more of the arrow shaft than a normal arrow would look like it does. So I'd say,
Yeah.
and they're hefty. These arrows are like they weigh like javelins, effectively. I'd say there's a couple ways you could go about it. If you wanted to take javelins, you could probably repurpose the metal from them and repurpose javelins into great arrows if you wanted to put that work into it. Otherwise, you need some kind of metal, fletching, which could, traditionally it's feathers, but it doesn't have to be. And you would need wood, but there are lots of trees, so assuming you could process it. Does anyone have woodcarver's tools on them?
I do.
Well, then you could absolutely process. Trees into arrow shafts.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, for the first option, do we have javelins?
All of my non-magical shit died.
Okay,
Fair.
so I have a
Okay,
very
so-
real question.
I got
Like,
10
I'm not
javelins.
memeing. If I were to give him the rest of my short bow arrows, mind you, it's not many. It's like 9. Could he use those as part of the materials? Because
could-
there's like
He could probably use the fletching on them, but that's probably about it. The shaft would be too small, and the tip would not be substantive enough.
Yeah, but if he wants them for at least the fletching,
Yeah.
I don't really use my short bow. So if you want those, I will throw those in the party sheet for you. Mouthwash.
I'd say, given the materials, for every 2 short bow arrows and 1 javelin that you give up, you could make a great arrow.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Fenris, you done with your hit dice?
Are we
Wrench, are
we,
you gonna roll for your hit dice for your?
I
get some
already
health back?
did.
Is that all of
Just
them?
making sure.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
done.
have 5 left. I'm
What are you-
saving them.
What are you
I
saying?
get that,
What
but
are you
you should roll them. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I used all of my hit dice, and I
What do
still
you
have
mean?
24
There might
hit
be a
points
final battle.
Wow.
I have to have something.
Well, I need all 98 of these high potions.
I have 5 left.
If you get into a
I
big
have
final
1
battle,
left.
would you not rather have those dice as hit points at that time?
Are you saying that the final battle is next?
No, I'm not. You know they come
And I'm
back.
gonna save them.
They come
Well,
back
every time
on
we
long
rest.
rests.
Please heal.
Yeah, every time we
Oh,
rest.
I know that. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I have 12 of these forever. And I'm
Andrito.
Oh yeah. You're
Oh
good.
yeah, I'm good.
You get half
Yeah, you're
back every
good,
time
miss.
you
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Fenris,
I
you're
get
still
more.
moderate.
Fenris,
What
please.
did you think? They come back on like a level, or?
No, I thought I only got the only 12 forever in my fucking life.
That's amazing.
Oh, no.
I get that.
It makes me nervous not having
Nah, I
one,
healed too
okay?
much yesterday. I'm
Me
done.
too.
Yeah,
It's a
like what the
security
fuck? It's like
blanket.
that's why I was conserving them. I didn't know they fucking
Yeah,
come
they
back.
come back.
Here, I'll top you guys off.
I used
with
all
the
12
rod.
of mine.
I can't
Yeah, if I would have
the
known
rest
that,
of
I
the
would have
rings,
thrown that shit immediately. I would have done that last
Alright,
week, you know, and
Marion.
maybe not possibly die.
All right, Marion.
Sing for us.
Heckin', yeah, once Flux is done. There you go.
Nice.
Alright, so that's 3 more uses.
I'm alive.
Bet.
Over the short rest, I will unattune from my ring, and I will attune to the winged boots.
Okay.
Nice.
So I have a
Avi
little bit
will-
more, little bit more movement speed.
Yeah, get it, boy.
Now,
Hell yeah.
I expect no one to take me up on this. I will point out that I have a lot of crossbow bolts. I will never use these bolts. They will remain in a little bundle in my bag
Oh, wait, never
forever
mind.
until we either get rid of them or sell them to someone. So if anyone ever wants them, hit me up because I have a lot.
Actually,
Do
never
they
mind.
have
I thought
fletching
those
on
were-
them?
They do.
I
Very
thought those
small
were
amount.
different.
I
thought
will
those were
steal the
different
fletching from these
They
arrows.
are
from these
magical
bolts.
bolts.
Oh, then I won't do
Oh.
that. I won't destroy them then.
Can
On the
we make
topic of crossbow
magic?
bolts, though, I would note that if you, I'd say every 3 crossbow bolts could probably give you the fletching for a great arrow.
All right.
And no,
Give it a
Cody,
small
to
one,
that
the
question.
fletching would be
Did you say earlier you needed javelins?
That'd
Yeah,
be
that's one
roughly
way
the
we
size
could
of the
I'll
do
need
it.
your javelin.
I've got 10 javelins if you want.
Oh my god.
Yeah, then I'll walk
fucking
over there
whore.
to Tag.
Right?
Like, Master Tag, are you in great need of those javelins?
Just pointing at the javelins that he's got strapped to his back, all 10 of them. I am in dire need of all of these.
Okay, never mind. Sorry to bother you.
They were a gift
No.
from my daughter.
I'm gonna throw them in the party sheet.
Tags like I need these for ranged combat. How else will I? Oh, a bird at beyond visual range. Eldritch Blast.
Wow, I'm back to max health. It's almost like I
Yay!
used all my hit dice.
You did it.
I'm so proud of you.
How else will I
Alright.
strike my enemies out of the sky?
Magic.
As everyone's
That's-
just sitting there
there's
giving
no
her
such
there's no such thing. Giving like out the javelins and stuff after she passes the arrows to Flux, she will go into her bag and slide back on the gold bracelet Miriam gave for her birthday.
No.
Very cute.
Very cute.
No. So then, how many great arrows can we make with what we got on hand?
Back in his tuxedo mask. Well, flipping pages
You-
in his books.
Can you really
Which
do this,
ones?
Flux?
I believe so. With this particular method, I probably won't be able to repeat it since we probably don't have a steady source of javelins. But if I were to do some foraging for wood and perhaps some bird feathers, the metal will be the most difficult part. Perhaps maybe we could scavenge some, but that will be
I would
harder
say
to
the
come
javelins
by.
would account for the shafting on the metal.
Oh, sorry. I mean, like, if we wanted to do this, like, in the future when we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have
okay.
more javelins, like, we would have to find some source
you
of metal.
you let me know whatever you need, and if I that all of you are going to thank you. This will help out a lot immensely. I wasn't going to tell you all this, but because I had marked that man before, the dog back there, I actually was going to be a little bit off without this bow.
Oh.
Oh.
Whenever I mark someone as my sworn enemy with this bow given to me by the Great Fierna, I would be very hard-pressed to use another weapon until that foe is destroyed, for at least a week thereafter.
Oh. How often are you marking people as your sworn enemy?
Not very often. I only usually do it whenever I know that we are going to be killing them. This is the first time I've never actually killed someone who was my mark.
Oh, so that was why
Friendship
you
squints.
yelled at Avi, being like, "This is gonna be bad." That's what that was. Okay.
That makes sense.
Sounds like you miscalculated.
Ooh.
Whenever I came in and saw everyone on the ground, I got a little angry. So I wanted to take him down. That was my bad.
Oh. So like what? So like what happens? You just not as good at shooting, or?
No, I'm perfectly fine at shooting. It's just the bow wants me to use it. at any time, so I become less apt with my other weapons.
Ah. Well, then it would be prudent for us to keep you well stocked then.
Thank you all very much for your aid.
Of course.
I haven't used that short bow since... Yeah,
Ever?
since I first met some of these people.
It is very much appreciated either way.
Wasn't using it. Might as well make you at least somewhat useful.
Sick burn.
So,
I have some arrows, but they're for a long bow, and I like having them just in case I run out of my special arrows. So.
wait a moment. All of you are giving me these things because you want me to be useful, you want me to be helpful. Avi, does that make us friends?
Fuck no.
Avi, are we friends?
I literally just said no.
I think that's what it
we
means.
are.
I think that's what it means.
I think I'm your
That
friend.
may be what it means. Abby.
No, it's that I'm looking after these people.
You like him?
Oh, you like me?
No.
This is
That's what that
wonderful.
means.
I'll tell you that approach doesn't work. That's kind of how I started, and she hit me more back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Miriam, this shit's
That is
funny. Just keep it going.
And look where
Alright,
you
keep
are
going.
now.
I'm very depressed and in a domain of dread. What do you want from me?
Oh no.
I meant in
That's
relation
good.
with.
Keep-
I meant in
keep it
relation to
up, but,
Aviana, of course.
Hey, Miriam, that's good. That's good. Keep it up. Maybe add like a smile when you say it.
I flipped the page of my book.
Oh.
Yeah, Nemric, I couldn't give two shits about you, but these assholes seem to like you, so
I
I'm
will do
looking
my
after
best.
them.
I will do my best to honor this newfound friendship.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Damn,
not-
that means she really likes you.
Not you, Tagachi, Nemric. Nemric, go fuck yourself. I couldn't give two shits.
Fenris is still reading the scroll, but this whole conversation she's just cringing through.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not an asshole.
Oh.
The type
You're
is
not?
really nice.
My spirits are higher than they've ever been.
Can
Are
that
you still
thing get
dealing
us
with
all
exhaustion
honest?
or no? Like,
Oh, yeah, I
like
am
from
still.
dying, Nemric. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm still suffering from exhaustion. Yes.
Higher than they've ever been.
Higher than they've ever been. Also, I made a mistake. I didn't know the wing. I forgot the winged boots didn't give more, so I'm not attuning to them. But I still wear them.
Because you're fucking naked elsewhere.
Yeah. I'm naked except for my armor, which is chafing in all the wrong areas, and these boots.
Ooh.
I just want to say, I do find it very funny that, like, in the art piece of Wrench isn't wearing the helmet, but I just imagine this huge, overly sized helmet on his fucking
Dude, I
head.
forgot you had the
perfect,
helmet
yeah.
all game last game.
And you call yourself Wrench.
Not anymore.
Never again shall you be wrench. All right.
And we
Well.
rest.
I'm just gonna hover. Just gonna hover over Flux and help him with anything he needs. That's my rest.
Yeah, like ask him for any like specifics. Like, is it supposed to be shaped more like this, or what would be the most helpful for you?
This looks perfectly fine. Here, you could base it off of this. I bring out the other one of the other arrows to like show him.
Ah, excellent, perfect. Be most helpful to have an example to work from. Yeah,
More arrows. La 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 la.
Nice.
happy to help.
So that's
Lexi is gonna heckin' scoot over next to Wrench for the rest.
so it's one great arrow that we'll let you make. Roll me a heckin' dexterity check, Flux.
Can I use my woodcarver proficiency for this?
Yeah, add your proficiency.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Where is
Do it.
woodcarver? There we go. How about?
Yeah, all
Oh
right.
my
I'll
God.
do it. So
Damn.
for every one javelin and every two heckin' arrows, then you produce one great arrow. So is that 10 total?
10 yeah, I think so.
All right, in that case,
Artifice shield.
get rid of those. And Nemric, add 10 regular great arrows to your inventory.
Yes.
Heck yeah. And if we find any, like, I don't know, dead people wearing armor that we can scavenge the metal from, throw it at me.
If they don't disappear,
Damn.
look, before we kill them, we strip them.
Exactly.
I need to strip them anyway for their
God,
underwear.
guys. We're also going to need a lot of feathers.
I can't
We
delete
find a
the
chicken,
things-
we strip it.
I can't delete the things from the party sheet.
Oh, shit.
Man, where's this party gonna get feathers?
Wow.
Not from me.
You're not gonna
I'm
rob
gonna
our
get
birds
right
like
here.
oh my god.
It's like, where could a
Everyone
bird be?
looks slowly at Avi.
Right?
Don't
Just waiting for it.
touch me.
Cough them up.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
will
God, that
say-
was so threatening.
I will say, while they're like working on the arrows, if they're like, ah, shit, we need more feathers, she would be just like preening her feathers during a rest just to like reorient them. If any did come loose of like the smaller ones from like her arms and stuff, she would just kind of have to pass them over.
Get them.
How many Avi arrows are we harvesting, Logan?
Not many would come loose because
You're supposed to be.
I didn't get hurt.
Like maybe enough to make one of those, Jeff, or one of those arrows.
Yeah, not many would come loose. So.
All right, I will put in my inventory 2 Avi feathers for later use.
Wow.
All right, before you guys head back, I'm going to go quickly grab something. I apologize. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. Did you know it's illegal to own a bald eagle feather in America?
Even just
Really?
a feather?
I just
Wow.
fell?
Oh shit! I think I
If you
have
fucking-
illegal things.
That's
Oh.
one of those laws that would never get enforced, and it's probably a
No,
state-to-state
never.
thing.
You'll get fined all
All
hell.
right,
if they
Lexi,
do
how about you
catch
stop being
but-
lazy and just rob Avi blind?
I have a
Thanks.
dream.
I'm
I
not
have a
being
dream catcher.
lazy. I just don't want to steal from my friend.
You
I
want
have
to
a dream
steal
catcher.
her feather?
I have a dream catcher full of bald eagle feathers.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you heard him, the police. The FBI agent listening to our stream.
There are a lot of weird laws like that. Like there's one in Florida that you can't tie an elephant to a light pole specifically on a street called Clematis.
Yes.
What the
They
fuck,
made that law
Florida?
for one dude in particular.
very-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did. That's the thing. A circus came in and like tied it to there, and they were like, "Well, you're not allowed to do that anymore."
Well, that's illegal.
Eh.
I'm gonna.
That's
I don't know if
illegal.
that-
We've decided.
I don't know if that's
like only
still
on
a
that
law.
one street.
Yeah,
Go down a street. Do it.
Do it.
Like, why would they make it that specific?
I guess something really bad happened.
Damn.
I
Like,
don't know.
That thing wouldn't have been as bad if it was a street over.
You know, say it's just a thing.
Why'd you say it like that?
Oh,
Why'd you say it like that? Bredesen?
shit.
I do this with all the languages I speak. I do Americanized French too.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va très bien. Je parle français très bien.
All right, you're
Uh,
excused.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, jeez.
Why are
I
we
used
French?
to do that to her. No,
What did,
about-
wait, what did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
yo no say.
It's
I
all
used
right.
to-
Everything's okay now.
Woman, sorry.
It's like Brandon doing the heckin' southern Japanese.
Oh,
It's
I
so
hate
funny.
that.
Yeah,
so much.
fucking.
So, I
That
love
was
that
so
boy.
good.
I love him.
So upsetting.
It is.
Konichi, wow.
Hey, Alejandro,
Oh God.
say something in
Get that.
say something in Francais.
In front. What the fuck? The mid. I don't fucking know.
Merde.
Say something. Say 2 words. Say 2 or 3 words
I put a
Yeah.
angrily in French.
Hayden. I put something in call chat.
I see.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? It sounds more German.
I guess his name is actually French. All right.
I love you so much.
Okay, so game. Back in the game we go.
Anyway.
No, I quit.
Avi feather great arrows. That's
No, I
cute.
fucking quit.
Look, I'm gonna gather those up every rest. I'm gonna ask you for them.
Wow.
We'll see how many we can make by the end of this.
Just tearing out handfuls.
I can't believe this shit just happened to me.
I mean, if it were May to listen, I'm doing bird research right now, straight up. If it were May to December, that would be the molting period for ravens. I mean, she's like a raven demon, but you know, bird logic applies.
Look, you have like a healing factor or something. We can assume that's fine.
May to December, you say.
May to December is a molting period, so like So, like, how that works is, like, other feathers are completely growing in.
So we're talking May, June, July, fucking... Oh, what period are we
4 months of
talking?
the year they're not molting.
Call mote llamas.
Those are the 4 months they're not molting?
No, so every month they are, except for the 4 before May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess you're molting.
A complete molt of an adult common raven can last from May to December.
You don't.
All right, now Lexi, rob him.
No.
That would be
No.
weird.
No. That would be weird. She's just hanging out and just...
I've decided that in the same sense that D&D characters don't poop, you don't molt.
Well, now you gotta rob him, Lexi.
Finally! A precedent has been set!
Do we just fucking rob Abby of all of her feathers while she's
That would
asleep? She's like
hurt
fucking
so
Maleficent. Just
That
like,
Excuse me, I'm going to go poop.
That would hurt
Fly
so
anymore.
much.
If we have to poop to get feathers, I'll poop on stream. I'll do it.
I'd like you to not.
You freak.
That may affect my ability to work with you in the future.
So once upon a time, you're all assholes. Doot D&d.
All right, back in. What are you guys doing? You rested. You finished your rest.
I wanna, during the rest, I wanna hack and scoot next to French.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna be like, French? I'm kind of curious about, like, who you used to, like, hang out with. Like, in the place that you're from.
You know, just a bunch of other raccoons that, you know, stabbed me in the back and I lost an arm because of them, you know.
So, like, did you have, like, any friends?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I feel like friends don't do that. I mean, you said they stabbed me in the back.
That's what I said.
Friends, are you okay? Do you not want to talk about this?
Never do. And that's why I want to get back.
So, the only reason you want to get back is, like, revenge.
Yeah, to kill them. Or at least take one of their arms. You know, call it even.
Is there anything nice, like, where you want to go back? Like, things that you enjoy?
I did. And then they, you know, ruined everything, so, not anymore.
I'm gonna find it.
What were the nice things?
Gone.
I feel like you don't want to talk to me about this.
You know, it's a little touchy subject, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Kind of.
Okay. Well, I feel like it'd be fun to think of, like, nice things. Like, things that you enjoy that you'd be really happy about going home for.
I mean, yeah, working. Not having to worry about being hunted down by, you know, people, friends, etc.
I'm good.
Okay, but, like, actual, like, really, really nice things. Like, we can't taste anything here. So I'm really, really excited to be able to taste strawberries again because they're my favorite.
I'm gonna endow this with some stuff because it's been so long since we talked about things, Alejandro. Okay. I just relinked you a document just in case you wanna.
Yeah.
But real quick, whether or not Alejandro meant to, hey, Lexi, could you please roll me an insight check?
Oh, let's go. Shit, I have no modifier for this.
I'm over here spilling my guts out, and fucking look, it's like, oh, shit.
Oh my God. This is good, because I'm going to be totally honest with you. Just we haven't gotten to go into Wrench's background stuff, so I just wanted to be like, the journal tab is gone today, so I need to get these notes to him.
Oh,
the
yeah.
last game and this game. Which game?
You get the sense when he says people, and he talks about people he worked for. Wrench, whether or not Alejandro intends it, he has a somewhat dismissive tone whenever he says people. You get the sense that he was about to say something more specific, and then chose not to.
Oh. Well, I mean, like I was saying.
For those at home, that was a nat 20.
Yeah,
No, that was a 1.
For those listening to the audio, nat 1. You realize when he's talking about people he's worked for that he's a raccoon.
So you said that like it was a bunch of other Archons who like betrayed you and stuff. Like, are you only around like Archons? Are there like other races and stuff?
I mean, yeah, there's like a variety of, you know, it's complicated. You know, you wouldn't want to.
I mean, you can try me.
God, I hate this.
I mean, you don't want to talk, we don't have to. I'd just like to know more about you. Like, we're friends.
Yeah. Even if you did get me caught up in all that crap in the forest.
Listen, that was a team effort, okay?
Yeah, we both fucked up.
We did, we really did.
All right, well. Look, I'm sure we'll forget this crap. Hell, we won't even probably be in the same area or whatever. Look, I used to work for a certain group of individuals, and I discovered stuff about them, and they didn't like that. And yeah, you know. Now here I am with a missing arm and a missing eye, and it's complicated. These people they're not good people. You wouldn't want to mess with them.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Wrench.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I used to work for a bunch of people, and I didn't know what they were doing, and then I found out that a lot of it was bad. So, I mean, nothing like what happened to you happened to me, but I ran away, and I've always been kind of afraid of what would happen if they found me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they found my ass. I was hired to build stuff for them, and then when I found out what they were trying to do, it kind of forced me, and then I tried to run. And that's when, you know, things didn't go well. Yeah, and then you know, they thought I was dead, and I was probably the luckiest I've been.
And it was after that you got your eye and your arm?
Well, I built these.
Really?
Yeah, I made the arm and the eye. It's
Wow.
yeah, it's a bit of warforging.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why when I saw Flux, I thought it was really cool too.
Flux is really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, they're very specific. It took a while, but yeah, it was a rough time for a bit, because even though I think they think I'm dead, you never know with this.
It's always a feeling you just kind of have. Never really goes away.
Yeah. So I mean, being here, I'm like, oh great. Well, it's just more of the same, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys had to go through so much shit too. I don't know how how all of you got together or whatever, but yeah, seems you all got your own personal shit going on.
A little bit. We are all very lucky to have each other, and then we're all very lucky to also have you.
Yeah. Sure.
We are. You help us fight really, really good, and also you're kind of funny.
Well, yeah, burning things alive. That's just the repressed rage.
Well, I mean, the people here aren't very nice, so they kind of deserve.
Yeah. Yeah, there is that. Well, at least all this shit will prep me up if I ever encounter those bastards. You know, if we ever get back. Not saying we don't, but I don't know how the hell all this shit works out.
We'll figure it out. We'll do it.
Yeah. Now, what do you plan to do when you get back?
Well, mostly I want to find my other friends. Like we left behind our friends, Rogan and Sundar, and our other friend Quintus is in hell, and I've been looking for my friend Kevin for like ever.
Sorry, no, you can't. Your friend is in hell.
Uh-huh.
How can you say that so casually?
Well, Well, it's upsetting, and I've been really, really upset about it, but I guess, like the same as how I know we're gonna get out of here, I know we're eventually gonna get him back.
It's also given me a lot of time to think about some things about with me.
You shut get out of here!
Let him stay in it.
Yeah, I think we'll get him back. It's gonna be really hard and it's gonna be really scary. But
Man,
we can do it.
You guys gotta deal with all this fucking weird hell, heaven bullshit, demons, and I'm over here whining about some mafia fucks.
It's a lot of stuff. Like, there's also that disease that's making everybody lose their memories and stuff. There's so much going on. Like a lot.
What's the mafia?
That just she missed it. You let her miss it. If she missed it,
I missed it. No, I'm a dummy. What did I miss?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You worried about mafia shit?
Yeah, he said mafia fucks.
I heard the mafia thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
As long as you heard it.
I heard it. Yeah, I did. We also kind of have a mafia thing going on also.
What's the mafia?
That's so.
Wait, do I wait for them to roll or not?
They made a choice.
No, I heard it. They thought I missed it. They thought I missed it, but I heard it, so I don't
okay.
have to roll for it. Yeah. And then I responded.
No.
Yeah.
You
She's-
also have mafia troubles?
Yeah, she's part of like a faction of the group that I was once a part of. Like, yeah. There's the whole thing going on with that as well.
A faction?
You ever heard of the family?
Abby's listening to our conversation. Abby, get in here and explain some stuff.
We're all listening. We're just doing other things. I'm playing.
No, Fenris looks up and is like, I think most of us have been listening.
Oh.
Heck yeah, get on in, boys.
These long ears are good for listening.
So you guys also deal with the family?
Yeah.
Logan. Yeah. Do I know what the family is?
Basically, everybody with any kind of level of knowledge in the world has some indication of what the family is. Some
Were they
people know them
around
by
when I
different
was?
branches. Roll me history.
Okay.
Logan, do I care about who the family is?
You probably don't really give a fuck, if I'm gonna be real.
It's like, whatever, fucking...
At least you're
world
honest.
The
when there's-
family, as far as you know about the family in the same way that people like you and I know about the mafia. Like, we know the term the mafia, and we know crime happens, but we don't really...
Me and Todd are just...
took down a famous family member.
Me and Todd are just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right. Like, they were not my concern back.
We're dealing with vampires. We're dealing with fucking demons. We're whatever.
That's what I said.
What? But, we're dealing with the family.
Oh, neat. Yeah. That's I have to thank for my arm and my eye.
Oh.
What were they having you build?
Well, it was a very specific Warforged crap. It was like, you know, repairs, Magitech, Steam Tech crap.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, just fucking tell him. It's way easier this way.
It was an airship.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I remember that, and I'm like, I just didn't want to be like, I don't want to fuck it up if it's not.
That's fair. I know.
Logan, is the airship alive?
No, it's not a living airship.
Oh, okay.
Not as far as Wrench was aware.
Wait, what?
Damn.
I had a dad. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a big airship, really.
And that was that bad?
I mean, with the crap they wanted me to do, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were the Tailor's branch, is what they called themselves.
Oh. Isn't that who my brother works for? God?
Yes.
Azante's a
Yeah,
tailor.
thought so.
They are thugs and
Yeah.
assassins.
My brother used to work for them.
They're the Killia branch of the family.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all the Killia branch, but they're like that's the specific thing we do. Legends.
Was it
about-
just him?
So
Was it just him, or was there
specialized.
another?
They're the show up and pay, like, be like, hey, it sure would suck if somebody, I don't know, set your farm on fire. If you pay us money, we will make sure no one does that kind of people. Well, at the same time, except that, but on a kingdom level, they're the show up to a king and be like, it sure would suck if someone, I don't know, undermined your economy in some way. We could stop that.
Were the Tailors also the one that were responsible for our house thing, or was that a different thing?
So those would have been with
that is
The
the
unseen hand, right?
Diane was the godchild, the empty promise of the unseen hand. They are the They're the black market network of the family. They're the ones that deal and trade in magic items. And
It's been so long. Sorry.
that's why. Just to remind for context, that's why Diane was investing her time so much in helping Edragan's delivery business, because she was using his business as a secret network for the unseen hand to deliver things across internationally. Oh, you know, you're just asking questions.
Yeah.
It's a lot of info, man.
And then the other branch, since we're on it, the other branch is the Driftwood organization. That's the one Raleigh worked for, and the one that Contabile was the godchild of, the one that Lexi was a part of. That is the information broker side. They're the ones that deal with contracts. They're the most public face. They're the ones that are like, no, man, we're just businessmen. I don't know what you mean. Crime? What? Anyways,
my job is just to find that
keep signing
information.
over all their land to us. Anyways, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I just find that information. What do you mean you use the information I give you to kill people? What?
That's wild.
Lexi's experience with them would have been information gathering, and she would note that the Driftwood organization had a very particular relationship with the Unseen Hand, and that the Driftwood organization would usually locate things. They would look into rumors, find things of interest, and pass that information to the Unseen Hand, who would retrieve it.
Tag is just like, well, this is a very nice blood-related family.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yes, tell me about it.
Family-run business. It's a family-run business.
Tag, no.
On a sweet baby.
Tag is actually the one who started the fam.
Oh my god!
That's why they call it the family.
Kids.
God.
He did it on accident.
I just wanted to get rid of vampires, but it turns out we were all vampires.
Oh.
Therefore, we're the family.
Oh, jeez.
Perfect tag.
Sorry to derail. Go ahead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're building an airship, and that was bad.
Yeah. And then I told them I wouldn't. And then they were like, you will. And then I said no, ran, and, you know, well, tried anyway.
Oh. So.
It would have to be more than just a normal airship then, right? Were they having you add any specific installations or anything of that sort? If you didn't want to do it and it would be a bad thing.
I mean, even just...
God! God, help me out here.
You were performing, I mean, high level, but from what you know, just general maintenance. You would understand, airships are an exceedingly rare thing in Somnus Domain. Like, they all have to be made, well, they don't have to be, but they all have to be registered in High Wave with the Stained Screw Union. There's only maybe a handful, like, you could count on both your hands how many organizations might be able to afford them, and like 3 of those would be the Retian royal family. So like when you hear, like when Avi says like it would have to be special, you would have a more specific knowledge that an airship is an international symbol of wealth and power, even base level.
God, people like me and Avi, we don't. It's just the sky.
I get why Avi wouldn't necessarily. It's totally incorrect that Avi wouldn't understand the full scope of that.
No.
That's why, for example, in here, Jakku having one, especially one that's autonomous the way it is, that is a symbol that would define them as someone who is above most kings and rulers, which is very befitting of Jakku's image of herself, because having an airship the way she does is, it's absurd to think about.
Theirs is also a phoenix.
If a city sees an airship above it in Retia, they all stop and wonder what royal family member is visiting. Like, that's how important airships are.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Until I eventually reveal a secret organization that has like several dozen, and that's a campaign. But we'll get to that later.
Captain Kolesh, Captain Kolesh.
If it's something big like that, if it's something rather large like that, whenever we get back to, well, where we came from, I can potentially see if I can find my contact to find some more information about it.
What?
Contact?
I have someone who speaks to me about my spy work, gives me my missions whenever I'm not in the presence of Lady Fiona and whatnot. They're a bit of an information gatherer themselves.
But yeah, it's just airships. I mean, they're rare, especially in, where I'm from, but, I mean...
For an organization like them, having something like that is pretty wrong. I can see why you would want to leave.
That's a lot.
I mean, yeah, at first I didn't even know it was them, undisclosed, but afterwards, yeah, I tried to get out. A Goliath got me. That's why my mask is shattered. And then, yeah. Then I went over to the terminal. Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Very interesting. You say you made these yourself, your eye and your arm.
Yeah, it took a while. It had to be configured specifically for my biology, but
that eye, especially the arm as well, are very, very nice pieces of technology. I can see why they would need someone like you.
They're amazing, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Incredibly well made.
Well, thanks. I mean, shit. They were trying to hire me for quality, right?
I shudder to think what they could have done with someone like you with them in the long run.
Yeah.
Somewhere between you and Flux, I believe we could even want to make something that would rival something like that.
Yeah, just let me take you apart, and then I'll make you into a fucking airship.
Oh, let's go.
I mean, he's already got the wings, so.
I thought he was talking about thinking about Flux. All right, make me an airship too. Let's go.
I would love to be an airship.
Wow.
You would not like that.
I don't think you'd survive.
It would be for the greater good. I would not mind.
But Flux, don't you want to be the big robot thing?
Oh, that is true. Well, do you mean the sword of Damocles? That is tempting, but we must. No, we must never allow it to be activated.
What?
Mention game! Mention game! Let's go!
Well, I am not aware of any of your backstories.
Let's go!
Except for Sword of Fenris's.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Are we trying to give him a stroke?
I don't know your quest. I
Understood.
barely know you.
Are we trying
Sorry,
to give
I
Hag
had
a
mention of my
stroke?
life before the dawn of recorded history, where I seem to be some sort of priest who is overseeing the construction of a gigantic construct in the service of Lord Copetter.
Tag puts
Nodding
his
like,
Tag puts his How to Build a Deck for Dummies book down.
You don't smell
Yeah, okay.
toast, do you?
What? What'd you say?
They overheated.
Ah.
Their brain overheated.
Okay. She's having a stroke.
She put in the toast for 7 minutes.
You put it in the microwave.
Let's bring it back in.
Sorry. We're doing really good, boys. Let's go.
Wow. That.
I didn't even know that much of it.
You seem to be dealing with a lot. All of you.
Indeed.
I feel almost compelled to apologize to you for the stuff you found out in the last few days.
But you haven't been with them?
No. I've only known them as long as you, or barely longer than you have.
Well, he knew me before. But
Well, I did
besides-
know her, but
And
that
it's
was
felt like
many
we've
years
known
ago.
each
From the
other for
past.
years. It feels like we've known each other for years, Tagachi.
That was like, what was that in your experience? Like 100 years ago, maybe less.
How old was I when I met you? In my 50s?
I think so.
Wait, how old are you?
Just latched onto Tagachi's back. Tagachi just ignoring and asking questions.
I see this time has come once again. Wrench, I'm 179 years old.
Oh, neat.
I'm physically.
Exactly! That's the normal response!
I'm
Ancient.
physically 43.
Decrepit.
Well,
I mean,
actually.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be rude, but
How old are you actually, though, Ty?
Depends on what year we think it is.
25.
When
well,
I
you were
was
48 when I was 58. About, so...
I
plus-
disappeared.
Tagachi's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Last time I, was aware it was the year 664. So.
664.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me it was 723. That's when I was born.
I was.
Oh.
Right now I'm about 64. Or no, 69.
And the current year is supposed to, the current year is supposed to be what,
Wow.
Logan?
The current
No.
year is
758.
758.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to do some math with wrench.
Yeah, Wrench, how old are you?
I don't know. I can't do math.
Oh.
What year were you born?
Weren't you building an
723.
airship?
No, I was born 732, so you're about 10 almost. I'm 26 now.
You're a baby.
Yeah, goo goo gaga, bitch.
Aww.
Yeah, this baby could have almost killed everyone here with
No.
fucking airships.
There's an error in there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got it. I'm not addressing it.
Miriam closes his book
He
and
is,
pulls out another book.
you are 35, just on the record.
Oh,
Which-
I know. I was
What
going
you
with it.
reading, bitch?
Need you to know.
Oh, I know. I was going with it.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Which book you reading, Mary?
He just closed Aviana's, and now he's reading the Tome of Consequences.
Are you interested in learning how to build a deck?
No.
Oh.
I'm interested in whatever you want to talk about, Tagachi.
No, he's not.
I don't know who to believe.
I'm very interested in anything you have to talk about, Tagachi.
Fenris
go
is
with
gonna
Miriam.
shoot Aviana a look.
Hmm? What?
Nothing.
What?
But
Nothing.
No, spit it out.
speak, Oberon.
Not this time. No.
I cast suggestion. Speak your mind.
Wow!
Damn.
Do I make a save?
Make a wisdom save. DC 17.
Doesn't she have advantage because she's an elf?
Oh.
It doesn't
I
actually
can't get
charm
charmed.
Huh?
Creatures that cannot be charmed are immune to the effect, so I think it interacts with charm. Enough, I would say that we would probably want the advantage.
you. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I will.
Fail the save.
You
Fail.
failed the save.
Add a
Fail
plus
the
4.
save. Fail the save.
Add a
Fail
plus
the
4.
save.
Come on.
You're in my aura. Add a plus 4.
No, don't help her.
Oh, she's
Oh, boo!
No fun.
She would have saved anyway.
Fenris's
Yeah.
lips just tighten to a stern line, and she goes,
Dang.
Avi's gonna draw Vox Victoria and just throw it so it plants itself directly in front of Fenris.
What was that?
Speak your mind, and she'll summon it back to her.
I
If you
think
have
mine was
something
nice.
to, if you have something to say to me, share with the class.
No.
Do it.
I was trying to be friendly. Why are you
How's that
upset?
work out for you?
At this point,
I
also,
never
at this point,
said I was
also, we
upset.
I just.
You just tried
That
to
sounded
stab
interesting.
me.
I didn't try to stab you. I stabbed exactly where I meant to.
For Jaquin's sake. Oh my goodness.
Come on, we're all sharing. Yeah, look at her flustered.
Not you as well, Wrench. Bite your tongue.
We're all staring at you, Fenris.
I don't even know if I can bite my. You just see Wrench with his mouth open, trying to bite his own tongue.
Lexi's joining him.
Fenris is just face palming, trying to melt into the ground. It's nothing. I just looked at Aviana. Is that such a crime?
Yes.
But what did the
Terrible.
look mean?
Apparently.
What was behind the look? Tell me.
Was it love,
Why?
rage, anger? You want to kiss?
Oh,
Do you want to kiss?
No.
Nah, I'm okay.
All right, maybe later.
Loving relationship.
Yeah. Yes, but it was
Just in a kiss?
What? No, I was saying the thing about being in a loving relationship.
Oh, yeah, all right.
oh, okay.
No, I thought you would know. I don't know.
No. I'm not a fucking mind reader.
I want to be real. I was not paying attention. I don't even know what we're talking about. I just thought it would be fun to try and make you talk about whatever you're not talking about.
Oh,
Next time I look at you, I bet you'll know. And she's gonna like look at Aviana and then pointedly look at Nemric and Tag and like look at Aviana again.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will say,
What?
I'm also pretty interested in this human lover of yours.
What?
Oh.
She's pretty
What?
cool.
Wait. What's
She's
happening?
very pretty.
What's happening? Why did you look at me?
Don't worry about it. Don't
Well,
worry.
the both of yours, this Tantia and this Rory, I believe.
None of your fucking business.
Okay then.
Oh, here I thought you guys were trying to flirt with Tag. All right.
Well, I try, but he's so against it.
That's what it's about. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so you
Okay.
are flirting with Tag?
On
It's
some
the
level.
Nemric flirting with Tag. Is what
That's
it is.
all. I was attempting to be a gossip with a friend. My
You
apologies.
said you're friends with Avi. That's funny. Hey, Avi, did you said you're friends?
I
Yeah.
hope we are.
I think the only one Avi's not friends with is Nemric, right?
Yeah.
How dare!
Yeah.
We just said our friendship aloud.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
you
that
might-
was my
yeah.
mistake.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I didn't say shit, dumbass.
Oh, Avi.
What?
I
She
was
just
being
looks
flirted
between the
with.
two of them. Fenris just.
Hagachi,
Oh no.
Nemric has been hitting on you this entire time, blatantly.
I have.
Oh,
What?
you haven't gotten better.
But I know that I cannot be in your heart.
Is it
I am-
because you're a demon or because?
No, it's
Other
because
reason.
he has another.
Oh,
I have a wife.
yeah, that's. Oh,
Well, thank you. She is very neat.
Oh.
I hope that one day we can all meet her.
Depending on where we sit this, when it might be a little difficult.
It was actually rather funny. I cannot show you any longer, but whenever I was keeping notes before, I had actually left a note in my thing about your family, but I suppose that's lost to time now.
What did it say?
Shrugs.
Why would you bring it up if you're not going to tell us what it said?
For the allure.
Glares.
Yeah, for the
My wife could always
allure.
say I was bad at picking up on allure.
I mostly wanted to see if there was any way, if Tagachi is not with us whenever we return, if there was any way to track them down and try to give thanks as best I could for his help.
Okay. Yes, that's nice.
I hope that works out.
It's not something that I'm amazingly wanting to do immediately, of course, but with the information network that I'm a part of, it shouldn't be too amazingly hard to find someone who is related to you by that point. But I do hope that we do see you when we release, even though I don't think that's what you would want. I believe you would want to go back to where you were. So I hope whatever is best for you.
Well, thank you. Truth be told, I would like to go back to where I came from.
And if you
When
do,
I
then
came
you
from.
can just take me to your family.
If I manage to find you, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 130 years old.
Well, depending on how time travel works, I might be able to find you.
That's
I don't
fair.
remember you finding me, but perhaps that's how time travel works.
Mm-hmm.
It's really confusing. And
Oh, I wonder if we leave this place, I'm just gonna have so many more memories of Tagachi that I never had before. That would be amazing.
When Tag gets back, he's just fucked the timeline so bad.
Would I know that would cause problems, Logan?
Wow.
Is it time to be time police for this group?
Time police, stop.
Time travel is characteristically impossible, as far as you know.
Yep.
Fenris is like watching them have this very pleasant conversation, and just her face becomes more pained as it goes on because she knows it can't happen.
Your understanding of time would be that, in that there is no grand force in the world that really regulates or interferes with it. There's no real time magic. All works forward and very rarely works backwards. In fact, you would be basically unaware of, except for in the Pale Lady doing what they did, there's no other instance of even gods really being able to echo things backwards. You would know that your interpretation of time travel, air quotes, is that everything that is going to have happened probably has happened already.
Yeah, especially with what happened with what we did with the orbs and stuff, or like the gems and stuff before.
Yeah.
But that's not like that's not like a fact. Like, you don't know that for certain. You're just like, that is the,
to your knowledge.
that is the best, given your knowledge, interpretation of things that have happened, is that whatever is going to have previously happened in the future has already occurred in the past.
Okay.
Could use the I feel like it's that scene from Endgame.
It's not how time travel
That's not how time travel works. No,
works.
because your past then becomes your future, and you can't change your past in your future. Duh. Fuck. Anyways.
Anyway.
That would be nice, though.
I doubt we're getting back anyway, so what's it matter?
Oh, don't be like that.
Yeah.
We can do
Yeah, I
it.
mean, if we go back to the exact moment that we all got in here, I'm gonna have to start running.
What were you running from?
Oh, the guy's trying to kill me.
That is true.
Oh, I
We
thought
need
you got
to-
away from them.
The
Have they
family?
found you?
Yeah, I did, and then I didn't.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We need to think about what to do there then.
I mean, I'll just stab him. And maybe if I don't use all the gems on this helmet, I'll just burn him alive.
Oh, that's true. You'll have the helmet now, so you can just set them all on fire.
An excellent card to play.
Wrench.
Hmm.
Usually our other friend would be the one to say this, but have you ever considered joining a guild?
Side-eyeing Miriam with that.
I'm going to take that as that's not good advice.
No, it's really good advice. You should join a guild.
It's just it's been a lot of fun having you with us, and we have a common enemy, and well, the highest standard's always looking for more people.
They like to start a collection.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys call yourselves?
Tagachi, aren't you so jealous?
Wait, you're the highest standard.
Oh, trust me, it is.
Why are you laughing?
Wait, you take that seriously?
Our friend who's now in hell.
Yes.
Our friend who's now in hell kind of gave us that name, so you laughing at it's kind of really mean.
Well, that's just even more ironic. You can't name you when it's supposed to be the standard isn't hell.
Hey, you fucking respect him.
Oh.
I'm just laughing because it's ironic.
Also, who knew Avi'd stand up for Quinn like that? Oh my god! Damn, sorry, back in it.
It took a lot of...
Don't comment on it. It was just funny. Keep going.
Sorry.
No, you're funny. Everyone keep going.
I mean,
Prentice.
look,
Sorry, you go on.
no disrespect to your friend. I mean, literally, when Lexi told me about the hell shit, that's way beyond what I get paid. Like I said, I've only dealt with mafia bullcrap. But
Well, I mean, that's also the reason that Nemric's here.
what?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Their friend gave themselves over in exchange for, looks over toward Miriam, one of their other friends' safety, and they are on a bit of a quest for my patron. At which point, she will return their friend, and I will be moving on from my job.
Man, this shit just gets more complicated the more I hear.
No kidding.
Believe me, this is the first for me. Usually I watch them from the shadows, but Lady Fierna was telling me because of the deal they had made, I could just walk up to them and say, hello, I'm here to watch over you and make sure that you do the things you're supposed to do and be alive. I need them to be alive. But then they're the ones that kept me alive, which is very crazy, but...
So hold on, wait. You're supposed to be watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, based off the experience I've had with a lot of you, you just love to loot shit.
He's not wrong.
Like me?
Yeah, you. So wait, let me wait. So what happens if they don't? If they do go into a place, leave before they noticed you existed? Did you just go in there and just salvage anything they didn't fucking pick up? Like,
well, the one place they went to without me was this large, a very strange area. It looked very cold. I didn't want to go with them in there, to be perfectly honest with you. So I waited for them to come out.
that is just plain confusing.
It was a whole thing, and I just I didn't want to leave my campfire. It was just very, very comfortable.
Do you not like the cold?
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Dag, do
To be
you
fair,
keep up
I
with
hate
half
it
this
more.
stuff?
To be fair, I hate it way more here. And Wrench, you should be happy. They never offered me a chance to go join their little club.
Yeah, because you forced yourself on their fucking club in the first place.
I'm not one for. I don't know very much about demons or devils.
Yeah,
anything
me neither.
Adjacent.
You know what,
It's not
Tagachi? Tagachi, Wrench, we should join. We should make our own club.
Yeah, what would we call it? The lowest standard?
Oh, I mean.
Okay, but Wrench and Tag are super welcome to join the highest standard, though.
It might be a little difficult to get to guild meetings.
Yeah, you know, you'll be 100 years later, some shit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, he'll catch
and
up.
I'm on a different continent, I believe.
I'll find you.
Yeah, he'll fly you. He'll carry you on his fucking arm.
Well, I'll have Wrench build us an airship.
Oh, yeah, because that would have worked so well the first time.
Either way, I'm sure the three of us could get together outside of when all this is over. Maybe we'll find the rest of these guys at some point as well.
Yeah, Tag, I'll meet you in hell where Nemric decides to fucking take our souls once we die and just literally round us up just to have another powwow.
I'll put in a wonderful word for both of you with Lady Fierna.
I was joking.
I feel like Wrench was making a very good point as to why you shouldn't join your guild.
I don't know how to get to hell.
Hey, well, Nemric will just take you, that's how.
Can you just take me?
I could if you wanted to visit.
I mean, he's literally been flirting with you for the last couple of days.
Again, I can.
I just don't see it.
Think of it as your first date.
Oblivious is always Tag.
It'll be your first date. How romantic in the infernal flames of hell. If there are flames, I don't know. Are there flames?
There are flames.
There are flames. Yes.
Huh.
Look. We just need to figure this out whenever all this is over.
So, here's where I am as the DM. This the short rest is objectively over because you have.
No, I'm climbing down the rope to the well right now.
You have because hilariously we have spent more time in real life talking in a very good conversation than the short rest would take. So it is diegetically complete.
Hey, don't blame me.
I'm not blaming anyone.
I wanted it, man.
This is one of those.
This is all great, and I'm not saying don't do mansion games. I'm just saying it just by the by.
Dude, we haven't had one of these. We haven't had one of these in so long. This is a great one. I love this one. This is also
a really fun point to be like. So like, let's look at this in a fun way. The conversation you just had when you guys say we take a short rest. Perspective. That's what it was. That's how long.
Perfect.
I just imagine as well. We get to the end of this, and Flux is just like done.
Yeah. He's got like a fucking egg timer on him.
Lifts up the arrows.
Yeah.
I've been just looking at the timer, being like, I'll give them like up until a little bit after break. That would be like a literal short rest, and we're there. The second thing I was gonna say is you guys can keep talking whenever we get back if you want, but. I am going to call at this point for a break. Otherwise, there will be no point in taking one at any point today. So I'm going to call for a break for people to refill their water and whatnot.
That was a super fun scene. I loved it.
Yeah, Alejandro, you did so good.
Great. I'm glad I had my cheat sheet.
You're right.
We got to hear
their cheat sheet.
Yeah.
We got to hear Aviana freaking almost yell about Quinn, like freak out about Quinn.
That was amazing.
Tag is in disbelief.
I just did it. I love how I was like, okay, that's fine.
And Dog's just like, he was hitting on me? Yes!
He was doing what?
Yes.
I know that I can't take the place in your heart. I'm not going to pursue it, but yes, I have been.
Listen, Ty, why do you think I keep saying she's married? Okay, Aaron, I saw those on fucking Instagram, and I meant to send those to you this morning.
Hell yeah.
Aren't those sick?
That was really fun. That was so fun, Alejandro. I'm very proud of you.
That was great.
That was so good. Yeah.
That's gonna. I sincerely think that's one of our best ones invested so far. One of our best kind of sit down like group moments.
It all felt very natural. It was very good.
Yeah.
We're pretty neat, guys.
We're pretty okay at roleplay, you guys. Oh my god.
And like This is also whenever we get like everybody kind of coming together for things. This could be up there with like one of the group building moments. Hell yeah!
Stop.
I love the Flux talking about the fucking massive fucking robot thing.
What? It's like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, yeah,
I made sure that whenever I mentioned that at all, that it's like I don't have all the information of it, obviously, because I wouldn't have all the information of it.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like so, whenever you went further in, it's like, oh, I didn't know that part.
Oh, anyway, I'm very proud of us. I'm gonna go pee.
Have fun. God.
Good times.
Good times.
The three of us will make our own group.
The lowest
Blackjack
standard.
and hookers.
The lowest effort.
I won't be participating in the hookers. So good.
All we have to do, Wrench, is whenever we get out of here, I find you, then we both find Tagachi, and then it's perfect.
And then you kill us.
Yeah.
Even if Tagachi participated in the hookers, he wouldn't know that they were making a pass at him anyway.
No, not at all.
Oh, the boy.
What are all these,
we don't need
people doing?
We don't need hookers unless Wrench needs any.
He hears the word hookers. He's like, are they like fishers?
Yup.
Are they
You
fishermen?
mean like the shit you put on the fish?
I would love this. It's just like as like everything's happening, we get hookers, quote unquote. We tell Wrench to go get it. He comes like a fisherman. You just see in the back like Tagachi and Wrench having fun fishing. You just see like Nemric back there behind, just laughing his ass off, knowing that they're both like wanting hookers. And now we're gonna always refer to fishermen as hookers.
Daydream. It's absolutely. It's like
you're a hooker.
Fort Hagen is 6 wisdom. Because he's got a
That would be really funny, though.
Oh, bud.
That would be really funny if you just, it's like, hello there, I sell fish. It's like, you're a hooker. What?
Oh, I'm a hooker. I've heard much about you.
Yes!
Are you going to use your pole?
We're in dire need of it. I've got a whole technique. You
All right, listen, fellas. That's gonna be extra.
For real, fucking Christ.
Man, I didn't say it, but when Tagachi was just like, yeah, I'm not good at like picking up on that sort of thing. Avi's just sitting there in solidarity, like, yup.
Yup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd also love to hear about your human spouses. Well, you can fucking stop. How about that, huh? Shut the fuck up, you little piece.
You can shut the fuck up, man.
Okay.
How about you don't ask me about that?
I'm just wanting to know more about my friends.
We're not friends.
You are my friend.
No. We are not friends. Fucking oh. Right off, Nemric. You are a stupid hoe.
Oh.
Damn.
Got
Get fucked, idiot.
I'm starting to think this is just how she treats her friends, to be honest.
Yeah.
What? Ariana, bully the people that she loves never. Crazy.
I've been writing in the new journal like a couple of times, and it's been super fun.
Benkin's just like he would make a book club with said hookers.
Hooks and books.
Hooks and books. That's what our club is called.
Hookers and bookers.
Hookers and bookers.
Hookers and bookers.
I mean, Alejandro has called me a booker. He's like, I'm a gamer. You're a booker because you read books.
Wow.
Because you read books.
Like,
I just turned on the Twitch. And I'm scrolling up just to see what some people have said around the thing, and there was one like a little bit just above where it just says the Pog champ shall not be slandered. Slandered.
I saw that as soon as I opened the stream. I was like, Lamau, dude. So for anyone who doesn't understand that, let me link a video that I made like forever ago because I got bored.
Oh no.
I don't understand, but that's because I just got back.
That's
Hi. It's that.
Fine.
Yeah, my fucking
I want those cosmic dice.
Dude, I saw them. I'm like, I want to learn how to make that
I want
shit.
to put them in my mouth and chew them because they are gummies.
Because they look like candy.
They're gummies.
All dice are candy.
Nebula.
It's true.
Yum, 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 yum.
All dice are candy.
There you go.
All dice are
Determined
candy.
enough.
Nom nom.
There you go, guys. That link right there, Avi calling you her little PogChamp, you're welcome. I got bored one day.
I guess you are my stupid PogChamp.
You're a stupid bitch.
Tell you stupid bitch.
I like the other thing you said, but a little bit better than that.
It's like, I think I like...
I hear the other thing too often, honestly.
It's like, I'm kind of desensitized to it, honestly.
But the PogChamp thing, that's pretty cute.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, you're not cute, so those two things can't work together.
I said cool, not cute.
That was funny. Whatever.
That's fucked up.
Stop being mean to our new squirrel friend.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta keep him humble.
Ain't he adorable?
Ain't I a
Just
doll?
imagine Tag goes home to his wife and he's like, honey, I had fun with some of the hookers.
The what?
You know, it would be so funny if your wife was just like, yeah, he means fisherman.
Yeah, she gets
like that. She knows you enough.
So well.
Just like text
That's
him.
beautiful.
Honey, how many times have I told you?
Told me what?
They're
Sister Valdis in an
fishermen.
apron turns around and they're like, that's excellent here.
Man. So good.
Oh,
Yes,
Firelink
yes.
Shrine.
Hmm?
The song that's playing.
Okay, I was like, huh?
I also love at the very end of the Aviana's little PogChamp thing. It's just like just so we're clear, doesn't mean I'm joining the highest standard.
Yeah.
That didn't age well.
Yeah, I made that a year
That aged
ago.
perfect. That aged amazing. That aged like wine.
Fine wine. Yeah. And also,
We got her, boys!
While you're on my channel, you can see some of my other covers that I've done, including a Mermaid Melody cover, a Heroes of Olympus Percy Jackson song that I did with Alejandro, and he's there. Also, a Stranger to the Rain cover, which I did thanks to Brayden because she showed me the song. She's like, this sure does make me think of Aviana, so I sang it, and I'm pretty proud of it. So if you want to check it out there, you can also find me on Spoofy.
Yeah, don't you know?
Yeah, don't you know?
I don't know what this is my I'm awkward to shill my stuff voice.
I haven't done this enough that I have developed a general disregard for the comfortability of others about this yet. Speaking of being ridiculous, hey everyone, did you know that we partner with Fantasy Grounds and we have a lovely affiliate link that you can collect that's probably going to appear in the chat in a couple seconds. And if you buy anything on there within the next 60 days after clicking that link, you get a little bit of a kickback from it. So it helps the stream out, helps them out, and if you use the Steam version and you buy it on the Fantasy Grounds store, once you update on Steam, it should appear there as well.
Take a leap.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can
Well,
find me on
actually, pretty
Spotify.
good.
You can find Aviana's official lullaby, which is written for the show over on the Nat19 channel. You're welcome.
And it's fucking beautiful. Oh my god.
You check out Ready as I'll Ever Be. It's a real good song.
Yeah, you fucking bitch. We did a Percy Jackson version because I'm a giant dork. Ooh.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
You were in it.
Yeah, I'm telling them.
Okay, cool. I was like, what the fuck you say to me?
I'm a fucking bitch.
You have a week. You have a week to get out of this.
Bro, why do you keep hitting me with that threat?
Because I find it hilarious.
I'm so excited for y'all. Oh my gosh.
Me too. Honestly, I'm genuinely so excited. I've been so fucking giddy. We get married in a week, and I'm really excited.
I keep getting attacked with the, you have a week, and I'm like, do you want this? Like,
No, I do.
Like the absolute regret that Hayden would feel.
Yeah,
like you
I'm
have
just
2
like,
days, and you're like, you know
hey,
what? You made me
good?
reconsider
You know what? I'm
things.
good.
Like,
No, I am good. I'm actually really excited, and I've been very giddy and very when I think about it.
How dare you give me consequences for my actions and the
Right?
things I say? No.
How dare you?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Dude, that is what anytime I'm on like a panel and people are like, what's like your favorite thing to drink when you're like in sessions? I'm like, all right, well, I need to preface this with do as I say, not as I do. Here's what you should do. Room temperature water and a cup of throat coat tea. That's what you should do. Don't be me. I have my room temperature water always. But I also have like a 20-ounce coffee with me at all times. Don't be me.
Rise at your throat.
It's true. I'm terrible. Don't be me.
Walk into the booth with a liter of Coke and just stare at the engineer until they back down.
Dude, I worked in Azure for like 3 years. I always walked into that booth with a 20-ounce coffee. I just poured it, walked in. They never said shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you're like clicky or anything, they're just like, that was clicky, do it again. So,
yeah.
At worst case scenario, you make a little bit more work for yourself.
Yeah, honestly, they're like, do it again. I was like, all right, cool. Or if they're really fucking with me, they make my fuck ups my beeps.
Yeah.
Told me about that, yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
I'm happy I escaped that, but I'm sure I got close a few times.
Oh no, it's because I dared Henny to do it.
He's like, all right, give me a second.
No, I looked him dead in the face. He's like, yeah, as if. 2 cues later, he's like, I got you. And he's like,
man's a fucking magician. Oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, and now you did the line perfectly. Why is it taking that? Why does it take that to make you act good? I'm like,
Dude, Red does the same fucking things in my singing lessons. Like, if I'm like nervous or whatever, she's like, oh, here's like a random fucking story that'll make you laugh. Okay, on a 4-minute scale, let's fucking go. Because she's distracted you. You're not fucking thinking about that shit, so you're less tense, and then you do it right.
Oh no, she laughs at me for getting very blushy and then immediately makes me do my scales. She's like, hi, you're blushing. Do it. And I was like, okay. I haven't done my homework and I'm kicking myself. I'm like,
dude, me neither.
Dude, she gave me a lot to work on and I have my lesson on Tuesday and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Dude, she gave me barely anything to work on and I still haven't done it. She was just like, stretch. Like, fucking.
Have you stretched at all?
No!
Carrie!
I'm the worst!
I have to do posture training. I have to do like a list. It's really not that long. I just haven't done my scales this week and I'm kicking myself.
Yeah, she's like, stretch and like do like a bunch of fucking basic stuff, like just scales, tate, do like a bunch of that shit, yeah. I'm like, no problem, I got you. Oh.
I ain't done it.
I ain't done it.
No. That Suicide Squad has won more Academy Awards than the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my god.
It's for like makeup and shit, isn't it? Costume.
I don't know, they got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Fuck.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
It's the first one. That's why.
Upsetting.
See, yeah, I had to.
The worst one.
Yeah. I haven't seen the second one. I had to mentally go, oh, he means Suicide Squad, duh, not squawk. Yeah. I was like, wait. No, I was also just talking to Tosh. So I was like, wait.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it got Best Hair and Makeup. And that put it ahead of La La Land, Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, The Shining.
Jesus.
Damn.
Gotta double check one of those.
Like, bad movie.
I've only seen clips, and I've heard tales of
bad time.
Sheer horror. I mean, basically, the theater playing it is briefly a domain of dread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you need to know about Suicide Squad is that Harley Quinn is in it, and then you can watch The Suicide Squad.
A far, far better movie.
A far better movie.
God, is it ever?
Man, we went into that Discord hang ready to fucking shitpost, and then we were like, crap, this is good.
This one's kind of piaggy.
Is it actually good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the new one I've heard nothing but good things about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also not going to see it because I also still don't care. But it's cool that they made a better movie this time.
Yeah.
It's a very good time.
If I was going to sit down and watch movies that I typically wouldn't watch a lot of, it'd be like the Sonic movies.
Oh no.
Let's go!
Yeah. Braden.
They're so good.
Sonic!
Where's Braden?
Yeah. It's also has Jim Carrey, and I adore that man. That crazy man.
Who? Which one? Who?
Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
isn't this going to be the last movie?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. that's
Apparently
cool.
he clarified. And he just wants a break for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Okay,
They've
that
been
makes
filming
sense, yeah.
pretty hard because, like, I guess there's a bit of a gap between the first two, but if they're going right into another one, like that's just a ton of work right away. And he's not exactly young anymore.
Yeah.
What?
He needs to just chill, hang out with his wife, and paint wild and weird stuff and caricatures of politicians he doesn't like.
Hello.
It's great. I adore his Twitter. It's just wacky stuff and occasionally him being like, I enjoy my wife. That's about it.
So cute.
All right.
He only follows one person, and that's his wife.
So sweet.
He's
Like, oh my
Tagachi.
God. Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag would only follow it. That's so cute.
That's really
I figured
Gotta
out
love
Twitter.
Tag.
Oh, that's his only tweet. I figured out Twitter. Follows his wife. That's it.
Yep.
Well, you guys, what the fuck? Tagachi doesn't even fucking follow me.
It's okay, Abby. He doesn't follow me either.
Oh, okay, cool. It's just his. I see. It's just his wife. His wife only posts her
His
paintings.
kids set it up for him.
Yeah. It's just
His kids
one.
made the account.
Yeah, it's like it's his bio is just this Twitter's pretty poggies, and that's how you know it was his kid.
Yep. It's like, his kids wrote that. Right, yeah. Of course.
AOL babysit anytime.
Oh.
Anytime.
Oh.
They might be a little old when you get.
I'll
by the
babysit.
time you're able to beat 'em.
Anytime. Babysit grandkids. Fuck it.
There's just these old people that come up to you. It's like, I heard you knew our dad.
Oh.
Sure did, champ.
Hello?
He said you'd babysit
Hello.
us.
Brayden.
Oh,
Can
hello.
you hear?
Oh, sorry. I was just making sure my mic worked. I had to restart my computer.
Oh, heck.
I was like, oh no.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
You're fine.
Oh, you're all good.
Oh no. I've died.
Our Brayden.
It's
broken.
Man, it's been a minute.
It's been a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's been.
It's been 0.5
It's
seconds.
burn.
You think you guys are all ready to jump back in, or?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm just getting into fantasy grounds, but
Ah.
You afraid of the role play? You coward.
I feel like it.
Huh?
I don't feel like
Was
it.
that directed at me?
No, it was directed at Alejandro.
Oh, okay.
I'm a clown and a fool.
Alrighty. I'm gonna throw us back in, and you'll connect on your own time, Brayden. Shaboom. Alrighty. Not much to say. You guys are still resting on the edge of the mountain. Landslide.
Rock ball, everyone dies. Literally, rock balls. Everyone dies.
Rock falls.
One rock. It's a big rock.
Yeah.
It's still a rock.
Shall we?
I think we shall.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Everyone feeling all right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Good.
As we start walking, Avi's just gonna, after the brief Quintus conversation, Avi will just kind of rest her hand on Miriam's back. And then take it off, but just leave it there for like a good 10 seconds.
Thank you for sharing so much, Range. Sorry, I thought you were done. Go.
No, go ahead. I was saying, and we walk.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something to Miriam, and I was like, fuck.
Now go forth.
Crap.
Thank you for sharing so much, Range. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
good to
just find it
understand
funny
each other a
how
little bit better.
I just find it funny how much of a small world it is.
Mm-hmm. That's scary.
Life is funny
Also
like
kinda
that.
cool.
Mm-hmm. I didn't expect to meet Fenris when you all walked in.
Me neither. I never thought I would see you again.
Indeed.
I'm happy that I. Yep.
As horrible as this place is, it does kind of seem like the bright side is that we get to spend more time with you guys.
Yeah. You know, apart from that, almost getting killed at every corner, but yeah, you know, it's very nice.
Yeah, it's nicey.
Indeed. I'm glad to have met all of you.
Would it be a dick move to ask the priest if we can eat before we set their soul free?
No.
Because I think once he's gone, I think the flavor is gonna go with him.
I think the priest will understand.
I mean, it's not like he could stop us, but it's just I feel like that's like it being right there. I don't know. Like if I was being treated by a cleric and I was just lying there and they had a roll of like gauze and some other things to patch me up, and then they sat down and started having lunch and they're like, "I'll be right with you." I'd be at least a little mad.
I mean, yeah, just don't be surprised that once we free him, you know, he doesn't maybe hit us.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, asking seems harmless.
Yeah.
I like the well.
There it is.
Wow, there it is.
Well, water in a well.
Hey!
The rope's a little shorter, just remember, as you're going down.
I jumped down.
Doesn't.
Oh no.
Feather fall.
Ah, right.
Climbing down.
Bad sounds.
What this tag? One hand at a time.
Not a surprise. I used to be.
Oh, shush you. You're just as spry as you need to be.
As I need to be.
Tag's just like, is that flirting?
Now he's just like super aware. Like, is he flirting now? Is he? What's going on?
Oh no.
Right. Let's do this.
We
And
do
we'll
it.
Make our ways. Yeah, we make our ways.
And then
back
we
to
do.
it.
We do it.
Into the
Yeah.
well. You make your way through the underground passages, once again leading underneath the temple. You emerge into the same circular room, the walls made of branches and roots. Well, no branches, just roots, that form a dome. In the center, in the same position, is the same monk. Logalid remains. Same position as if he'd been cradling the scroll and holding it to his body, despite no longer having it.
He does have a tooth.
He does. It's true.
I put it on him.
You feel...
Hey, bud.
As you speak to it, you feel a voice reaching out to your mind again. And you hear... It returns.
Yep, we keep a promise.
It seems so. Then you intend to use it for the good of Onokuni, right?
We do.
Yes, we do.
Excellent. Then go with my blessing. Do so. I am happy that my eternal service may finally end. But beware. The powers that control this place, they will not be pleased that that instrument is used. You will make an enemy of the young lord.
Oh.
I don't think we ever planned to please this plane. I certainly didn't. That's a weight I'm willing to bear.
If
that we
they
all are.
will, if they will be more mindful of us immediately, that means that we might have to rethink our plan for the attack on the airship, but perhaps it'll work out. I do think that this man has waited long enough.
We'll figure it out. Whatever comes.
Indeed.
All right. Here goes. Which of the uses of the seal of Lady Kaguya would this constitute as?
It'd be the spiritual banishment. For the intents and purposes of this is an individual who would be considered either undead or constantly on the verge of dying. They are 0 hit points, 1.5 failed death saves, and they just never make them ever again. So, reading from it and using it to release them, it's not a mechanical matter so much as you would just need to do it.
Fenris will unroll the scroll, kneel down in front of him, and begin to read the passage.
As you do, you feel divine energy, magical energy flowing from you into it. The gold lettering that is upon it begins to light up, reacts with it. You find that as you read it, before you conclude reading it, the effects of it begin to take hold. The scroll begins to glow lightly, warming the relatively small area that you're in with a soft light that everything in Honokuni's been faded since you got here, but this light, when it expands out, seems to briefly restore color to everything that it touches. As you do, you hear in your mind just a last the scroll. Slowly, the light dies down. The lettering ceases to glow. Color once again disappears. And you can no longer feel a presence reaching out to your mind, but the mummified body of the monk in front of you remains exactly as it was.
Be at peace, Gwenor.
A kind of serendipitous look crosses Fenris's face as she rolls it up. Well, I guess this scroll really does work.
Do you feel any different? He said that he would potentially bestow upon us some boon, correct?
Not that I can tell.
You feel less paranoid.
Ooh.
As you think about it, the shadowy images from your dreams become harder to recall in the same way that dreams are difficult to remember. As you try to look back to them, the absurdity of being able to predict through your dreams where somebody like that is and being hunted by them without them ever taking action against you, it becomes an almost not improbable, but somewhat cartoonish thought. The nonsense of why would Honokuni give you the ability to track the movement of somebody coming after you. Though you could find several ways to rationalize it, you don't find yourself landing on the worse means of logic to get to that point. I wouldn't tell you that you dismiss the dreams as being just nightmares, but they don't seem to weigh on your mind quite as much as they did.
I just want to say that makes me more paranoid.
I'm no longer paranoid. I'm more paranoid.
We didn't get food.
XP happened.
That's XP for getting the scroll and for releasing him.
Hooray! 1,826.
I need 16,000 more.
I need it.
I need 900 more. Not
Oh
even.
my god!
I need 855 more.
Boy, 1,826.
Look,
We're close. We're close.
We're so close.
So close.
Come on, we need to fight some shit. Let's fucking go.
Can we
kill the
complete
wolf.
this quest again? Can we get a glitch and just like get the XP again and again and again?
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
I'm not hearing a no.
Does this place still have that kind of safe feeling that it had before?
As you remain here, over time, over the next few minutes, it starts to feel like most of Honokuni feels.
Yeah, they told us it would do that.
That brings up a bit of a question I'd like to ask all of you then. I think I know where next to use this, if you wouldn't mind. The one who saved us before, inside of the forest.
Finding them is going to be a lot harder.
It
I was
will.
going to say, if we can even find them.
The fear
I do understand that, but I like to repay my debts, and if that person is still fighting a battle that they fought for several hundred years probably at this point, I'd like to give them some release as well. At some point when we make our way there, of course.
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry about tribulation anyways.
True.
They're still the yokai.
It's fine. We can at least handle them.
Indeed.
Unless there's some...
I bring it up just
I can't imagine there's anything close to his level. If we can handle
Look, I just imagine there's something in every corner.
Obviously, I cannot force that to happen. This is just something that I wanted to bring up with the group and with Osile.
Why are they
It's a good
separate?
thought.
Yeah,
Because they're the ones that they're the ones that have they're the one that has the scroll.
That's fair.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. What are we discussing?
The Fearbolg in the forest. I was bringing him up as someone we could potentially also allow to rest if we come across them, or if we wanted to take a good look in the forest when we return.
Ideally, we'll do it to everything we come across, so I can't imagine it would be any different.
Yes, we can do that.
Just knowing that someone like that is around is more the idea in my head. I would feel amiss if we just left him the way he was.
It's a shame it can't just send people as they are out. Wouldn't that be convenient?
Not that we can wave.
Though, if we do find a way out, I would suggest we leave that with the stars, because I don't think they'll leave. And assuming we're not thorough in our removal of this place, having a small little insurgency of people with the ability to banish souls out of this place seems fun to me.
If we are, as that monk had just said, now an enemy of the young lord, I believe that we probably should be thorough before we leave. I don't think that there is a lot of point to dancing around everything, especially now.
Oh, I just mean we could leave this place, and that might not necessarily fix everything.
I think leaving it with Nocia would be a good idea.
If it comes to that.
I'd really like to get all of them out of here, if we can.
Ideally, but getting them to leave will be a whole other thing.
Understood. They did seem rather intense of protecting this place.
I think so long as we can't free everyone, they'll remain.
Should we tell them this place is underwater, or is that just going to be a fun haha thing when it happens?
Don't know what they would do with that information.
Well, I mean, if we all come out of in the same place we went in, and some of them still lived here, they'd probably show up in the middle of the ocean.
And then they're dead. Because it wouldn't be just the middle of it, it'd be deep, deep down. Because you want to swim the height of Mount Vajriel.
We better hope that it lets them out at a good place. Maybe not everybody on top of the mountaintops either. Maybe like a couple of... We'll figure it out. It's on my brain.
I read a book once where a bunch of people came back after having been banished from reality for a great deal of time. I feel like he'd be one of the people that talked about it and wondered if they just appeared midair.
What if they appeared midair?
I start walking.
Where are we going?
As the last bit of this place comes out of here, I just want to chew on one more ration.
We have two choices at this point. We can continue south and try and connect with Gelfis and have him tell us to go away. Or we can go and enact our plan with the young lord. It's been 1
week,
2, 3. Yeah, it's been several days at this point. Very soon, he's gonna start sending for us.
Especially with the aggravation the scroll may arise.
I can't
suggest we
imagine
do that now.
Unless they're divining on us all the time, then I don't believe he would have noticed that specific usage.
Fenris,
however,
roll
if
a
you
perception
produce that,
check.
then it would cause complications.
Maybe we can pass it off to Nocia or something before we head there. That way it's not in our hands while we're there. I don't know. It's just a thought. But then again,
If we were to run into a table member on the way, though, I would hate to not have something like that to help us.
exactly. That's why I circled back.
Fenris, you hear, coming from down from the direction of the well, you hear the sound of crumbling, and then of a loud clattering. You hear something collapsing that sounds like rocks falling in on themselves, and you all feel vibrations echoing through the area from the tunnels back where the entrance was.
That doesn't sound like a good noise.
What?
Structural integrity is probably failing. I imagine the enchantment was probably keeping this place intact.
I mean, are we even surprised?
Let's start moving.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to go check it out.
I guess my vote would be to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Assuming you guys head back to the entrance, when you do, you find that the well, the open shaft of the well is no longer present. Instead, there is a wall of collapsed dirt and stones from the well.
Oh, we're in trouble.
We can't get out. We have been trapped.
Does it look like it fell in naturally on itself, or does it look like, for lack of a better term, like man-made?
That would be nearly impossible to tell.
You'd a dwarf for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Either way, it would be a collapsed pile, the bottom of a collapsed pile of dirt and rock.
Yep.
You see at the bottom of the pile 2 handprints firmly pressed into it.
There's just a fucking like handwritten note. Anyway. Sorry.
Oh, here's the don't push or else the well will collapse button, and somebody fucking pushed it. Okay.
Oh,
But
no.
You would have
idiots.
no reasonable way to tell either way.
I can get 2 people out. That would be a lot of my big mantra for the day.
Was there a way... the path that we took to get to the tree, or wherever we were, was there like a path going anywhere else?
Nope. There's one way into
Okay.
this underground area. This underground section was using the protection of the shrine's tree. It was built specifically to hide the scroll and create a chamber where he could undergo aesthetic mummification. Unfortunately, it has no other purposes, and there was never a need for another entrance.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There's no light escaping in
No.
from the top. Okay, so there's no gas.
Let's go ahead, and if we can only get a couple of us out with Miriam, I'd suggest we start rolling our sleeves up and just starting to get this out of the way then.
Dig our way
Because
out.
if 2 of us go up there and there's something waiting for us, then we can assume that those two are going to be in trouble.
I would suggest that Tag and I do the brunt of the digging if things were to go south.
The
and
brunt of the
things were to-
digging. I know you said digging. I'm sorry.
If things were to collapse on us, we would not be in danger of suffocating.
True.
As it stands, we're all in danger of suffocating.
Oh.
There's only so much air in this place, and this is the way it came in.
DM Sama,
Oh.
Can acid get rid of rocks?
Over time, depends on the acid.
What about a vitriolic sphere? Would that be able to get rid of like 20-foot sphere of rock?
I mean, it wouldn't immediately destroy it. Like I would not be inclined to give it the same result as the disintegrate spell, which is basically the kind of destruction you're immediately describing. But if you used it, it would certainly break things down over time.
Because I know that we are about 30 feet down.
Yeah.
From it, because Fenris was able to jump up there. So like that would get a good chunk out if we could.
A big thing as well is you can't cast it inside solid objects. You would have to move it over, and it would take the surface over time.
Ah, that's true. Never mind then.
Because the sphere is a solid object.
Heck.
It doesn't say I have to see where it goes. There's another location within range. I'm like, all right, never mind. But yeah, I was just asking because that's the only thing I can think of to help get rid of anything.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Okay,
well,
my stuff. I don't have a whole lot.
If some of you want to dig from down here, we could maybe get some of us popped out on the top. I don't know.
That's the problem, though. If someone is up there waiting for us, then those people would be fighting without any of us being able to get to you. Though, if one of you do go up, I could potentially scry on you and see if there's anything happening up there.
Take 10 minutes to be.
If you're not dead within that amount of time, obviously.
Oh.
I think it's best to work on it from both sides. I'll take one person up with me, and we'll try and work on it from that side. Will you guys work on it from this one?
Sounds good.
Fine.
You said you could take two, right?
Yeah, I would have to use my spells multiple times. I'd have to take someone, come back, take someone else.
Gotcha. You could take me. I could try and protect you as well if we run into any danger.
I agree. Tag should go.
Yeah.
All right, Tag it is.
Be careful.
Be very careful.
I'll grab Tag, and I will dimension door. Let's see, it's a 30-foot well plus 10. I'll dimension door us up 45 feet straight up.
Alrighty. You appear up along the path. As you do, you pop into the air about 10 feet up. I'd say, given your preparedness to fall, I'm not going to make you take falling damage. As you fall like down the 10-ish, 12-ish feet, and you land on the pathway. Looking down at it, you see something relatively odd from your perspective. You see that there appears to have been a circle that was almost perfectly cut in the top, as if something had cordoned it off. And all of the section inside, what you can see left of what grass and stone is there, looks like it decomposed and broke apart before the rest of everything around it, leaving effectively just this circular, almost funnel going down to where everything collapsed. And then once the top collapsed, it looks like it just caused a chain reaction lower down that caused the well to give in.
That sounds familiar.
What the heck?
Okay. Upon seeing that, can Tag just do a scan around, see if there's anybody around, like hiding or anything like that?
Roll me perception.
Okay, roll assist and look around as well.
Can I roll my knowledge from a past life as well on top of that?
Add onto it, sure.
Cool.
Ooh,
22.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
22. Marion?
Damn.
Also 22.
Oh my god!
Oh. Dream team open here.
Oh, but yeah,
It gives a
damn.
dramatic letterboxing as we both look side to side.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just gonna mess around with some heckin' doing who knows what
You
this
don't.
Just rolling a thing just to make you think there might be something there.
You don't see
I'm
anyone
so
around.
confused.
some mouse noises to make it seem like I'm
Click, click, click.
Is it a big
Tag.
mouse?
A big mouse noises.
Is it a big mouse noise?
Oh, there he goes, rolling that scary D20 just to throw us off.
Just to throw us off.
Yeah.
You do not see anything as you look around.
Okay. Seem to be clear, as far as I can see. In that case, I'll start trying to clear as much rubble out as I can.
All right. I'm gonna take a quick look, see if I can find anything that might contain tools nearby.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, I mean, I can teleport, so I'm not too worried.
Oh, it's fair. All right, I'm gonna start clearing rubble out of the way.
I will assist, because Flux said he was doing stuff down here. I'll assist Flux in doing so down here. Even though I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, Avi's gonna help starting to dig. As soon as she sees Nemric going to help, she's gonna start moving stuff and trying to dig.
I'm literally like putting in the lowest bit of effort as possible, but you know I'm doing it.
Everybody who's digging, please roll me an athletics check.
You got it, dude.
1 sec, I'm
You
debating
got it,
if I want to turn into a fox for digging or not.
Oh, I'm not digging.
I'm just
Oh, the
gonna,
butthole.
I'm gonna brain blast to dig here.
Now I'm definitely not doing it.
I have my -2.
I only call you that when I'm like, bruh.
Now I'm definitely not.
Please.
I'm gonna turn into a fox. So I'm dig.
All right, what do I gotta roll?
Athletics.
Never works.
I'm not even
supervisor, right?
I'm not even good at it.
Much better than me.
I wasted my 20 on talking to fucking Wrench.
me and Lexi sure are helping.
Right?
Why did you turn into a fox?
I figured I'd be better at digging as a fox. My little pawsies like.
Your strength goes down when you're a fox. Just
Oh,
so you know.
Yeah, stupid.
It goes down by 1.
Stupid bitch. Well, I thought I was helping. I'll stand by my choice.
These are like big chunks of rock, right?
These are like within this. It's a lot of dirt, but it's a lot of the big rectangular, slightly curved stones that the well's wall was made out of. So yes, there's some chunky cinder block kind of rocks down there.
Eventually, I understand that me and Lexi are in the way, and I pick up the fox and get out of everyone's way.
Alrighty.
You're very helpful.
You guys continue to clear it. You do find that at the rate you're going at, it's probably going to take you the better part of an hour to clear this as you're going, because as you take more and more from the top, does collapse in a little bit. Not enough that it's alarming, but every once in a while you move it, and some of the well that was leaning against the collapsed bit falls down with it.
Lexi, we can have another short rest.
You're confident. You're confident that not if you're doing strenuous activity during it. Fucking.
What? We're not. We stepped aside. We weren't helping.
We left. Activity.
We left.
I'd say we'll leave.
You pulled me out of the way.
You guys do not get the sense that you might run out of air. The chamber's quite big. There's a fair amount of air in here. Not enough to last forever, but enough that you don't feel lightheaded as you're digging. As you guys continue, I'm going to ask for 3 of these in total. That was the first one. Please give me another round of athletics checks and tell me if you want to do anything different during, let's say, the second 20-minute period of this.
I'm going to turn back.
Did Miriam find any tools?
Oh,
anything
you're searching out for tools?
Yes.
So Miriam, you wander off the beaten path. Are you going into the temple, or are you going like into the surrounding forested area?
I would look around the temple to see if there was any sort of shed, but I can't imagine any loose tools would be kept in the temple, so I won't look there. If I don't see anything like that at the temple, then I'd move to the town a little bit.
Unfortunately, you don't manage to find anything in the temple. I'll just let you know that like right away. Roll me investigation for the town.
Roger, Dodger.
Ugh.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the closest thing to the temple is the natural hot springs. When you go down to them, there's nothing around there that seems to be useful. Even the buildings.
But hey, you found natural hot springs.
You guys already knew they were there.
Let's go bath.
as you go around those, you don't find any useful tools, and in having to search farther, you would end up having to branch out into the destroyed manors that are all a ways removed from the site of the temple.
Logan.
Yeah.
For flavor purposes, this might help. Would I be able to cast lightning lure on like some of like the bigger chunks of rock that, or like some of the bigger chunks of debris, to just kind of more easily yank it out?
Sure, you could do that.
Cool. Hell yeah.
I don't know if lightning lure has a weight limit.
No.
It doesn't
say
specify
Yeah,
size.
the only thing that lightning lure would it does specify creature, but if you're making
For the sake of
exception,
what we're
then
doing
fine.
here, I'm willing to
Yeah.
overlook that.
Outside of that, it makes no like you could technically lightning lure Tarask.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Why you would want to is beyond me.
Come closer to me, Tarask. That's my
Say the
goal.
madman.
You're 15 feet too far from me, Tarask.
Also, if you're close enough to lightning lure, you're already in its melee range.
Yep.
You can. I'd say go ahead, and if you want to roll yours with advantage, just for clearing out the big bits.
Hell yeah.
The big
We'll do
beats.
so. Big beats.
Everybody else rolling athletics, please have done so.
All right.
See...
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God I had advantage.
Man, I can't believe I got a fucking 9.
Woo!
And
I love reliable talent.
Flex on me again.
I
Oh,
will.
no,
Have guns,
Flex.
man.
There it is, bitch!
That helps a lot more.
Lexi.
Is Lexi still a fox?
No, I turned back. I said I turned back.
Well,
Hell yeah.
look at that.
Oh, all right.
So I instead, whenever I let
Well,
go of
well,
the fox,
dirt in
I
the
go
well.
over and I pick up the flux and I go sit down.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I almost caused a cave in.
We are not a strong
With
party.
a 20 and a few good rolls involved, I'd say by the end of 40 minutes, you manage to pull back enough that the party member, even the largest party members, can squeeze their way up onto the wreckage and climb their way back up. The rope is gone because it collapsed in with the top of the well. But because it collapsing created a bit of a slope down into it, for the sake of brevity, we'll say you guys managed to get up and climb up out of it. Tired, worse for wear. Flux.
Party's like, man, we're not very strong, and some of them are just like, I miss Vogan, Sunder, and Quinn.
Flux.
Right?
You're going
Oh
to
my
suffer a level of
God.
exhaustion.
Oh, sorry. I got a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
You
from
did
that
roll a
one.
1.
Fuck.
It's okay, baby.
That's what you get.
The job
You made
got
me
done,
arrows.
that's all that-
Yep.
That's what you get.
Shit, where do I give myself exhaustion? I haven't actually had to do that.
Oh, I put it on you.
Okay.
You just put exhaustion : you put it in all caps, then colon, then the level you have, and it'll do stuff for you. Like I said,
Oh, you exhausted your little
look
colon.
at here. If I do this, if I go to your
My
skill,
Don't ever say that again, please.
I am not certain
My man.
my species has a colon.
My God.
Your widow colon.
Stop.
Shut up.
bet
I
you.
believe I just made a request.
Real quick, I am gonna go as you guys finish that. I'm sorry to jump here. I'm gonna go quickly fill up my water. I'll be right back.
Do you think? Yeah.
You're good.
He's gonna
I'm gonna
arrest his
BRB as
widow
well.
colon.
I
You
will
out of game.
disconnect you from the call. I have
do
that
that.
power.
Ban
Do
him.
it. You
Fucking
won't.
ban him.
No, no,
Take
no,
him from the server.
Change your name.
no, not again. I can never be me.
No. Thunder Mifflin.
Thunder.
Y'all are cute. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're super cute.
Takes one to know
Thank
one.
you.
Yeah,
Alejandro Sab, I have admitted to being cute, motherfucker.
The
Yeah, they did
Sphincter
yesterday. It was
Samurai.
really funny. It was
Let's
really
go!
funny. You guys should have seen it. You guys should have seen it. We're
What did I
literally
do?
going to
Like this?
Disney, and they were tip tapping, and they're like, "Okay, I can see why people think I'm cute."
They were doing tippy taps.
Yeah.
Where was it? Was it Rise of the Resistance? And I was getting
Yeah.
really I had a moment and I stopped. I was like, okay, I get it.
That is
A moment of self-awareness.
so cute.
Also,
Oh my God.
unrelated.
I'm back.
I made this post on Twitter, and it was a random thought. Literally, am not thinking about anything. But I asked Twitter. I was like, random question: do you hold grudges or not? This shit has 1,700 votes, and it is nearly 50-50. Like,
Wow.
when I say nearly 50, I mean absolutely being 49.9%, and then nah, they're not worth it is 50.1%.
Damn.
I definitely hold grudges.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah. It's wild how close it is. I've never seen Twitter fucking give me 0% in
Yeah, no,
my
I've
life.
never seen
that's
that.
fair.
Anyway, dig a tunnel,
Pretty cool.
dig a tunnel.
True.
Dig a tunnel.
Lion King wanna
Yeah!
happy.
Good
I'm
time.
so glad. That's why I posted the meerkat.
Tell the hyena come.
That's why I thought a fox would be good at this, but no. Like,
You're not a meerkat, Carrie.
I know.
You
Just
are
stop
a mere
mixing up all the
There's
animals.
there's a marked difference
Damn.
between digging a hole and excavating.
And
I don't know
rubble.
what you're talking about.
Ridiculous. It's
Same
exactly the
thing.
same.
Big ass fucking bricks.
So you guys managed to fight your way out.
Mm-hmm.
A bit worse for wear, a bit tired from the result. I'd like Miriam and Tag. You guys are outside, yeah? I'd like the two of you. Please roll me. I will let you choose between perception and insight.
Ooh.
I'm equally good at both of, or equally as good at both of those. They're not
Hey.
good, but I am as good.
I can do them.
I can do them. Ooh. What are you rolling, bud?
Natural 20.
Oh!
Damn!
Oh, boy,
I'll
yes!
roll insight.
Get it, Miriam.
Miriam?
Hey!
Damn!
There are obviously no nat 20s on ability checks, but on account of the fact you got a 20, as you guys finish and you start helping people out, you become aware, since you rolled perception, there is the sound of leaves gently moving and of a tree branch reshifting and adjusting as you don't like snap back to it, but as you turn back you see a tree, a very large branch on one that was kind of a little bit farther into the tree line, shaking very slightly as it comes to a rest.
Do I get anything from the insight?
No.
Cool.
Don't bother
I
me.
needed a
Don't
a
talk
nat
to me,
20.
Spencer. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my friend Aaron.
Don't you fucking talk to me.
You fucking talk to me. If you got anything with your insight, I would have told you. You know your place.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Shut the fuck up.
He was looking. My DC was going to be one higher than whatever I rolled.
I told you. I told you to behave yourself when the cameras were on. And you can't even fucking do that.
Learn to fucking listen, you goddamn bitch.
Okay, so two things. I am going to.
This is starting to sound like no things.
He's going to do something.
Going to.
Uh-huh.
He's
I'm
right.
waiting.
If he doesn't tell me
The
what he's going to do, I
suspense.
technically can't tell him he fails.
Yeah, we can't
so.
proceed.
Oh my god, the
What do you-
absolute suspense.
What are you going to do, Aaron?
What isn't he gonna do?
Aaron?
Did Aaron die?
Aaron?
Aaron?
Aaron! Aaron!
Parnell.
Logan, go check on him!
I'm gonna...
Maybe he fell
Oh,
again!
he disconnected.
Aaron! I'm gonna put us onto the thumbnail screen and I'm gonna go check on him.
What good timing.
That was
God damn.
Just hear Logan running down the hall.
I'm just waiting for like the door to slam open and like, Aaron! You
Oh.
Did something else fall in the house?
Oh no, what if something fell on Aaron in his soundproof room?
No!
No!
Stop falling on Aaron!
We need to move, y'all! Like, fuck!
The house is cursed.
Bad juju!
Yeah, just do it. Just move. You guys need help looking for a place? I'll get on Zillow.
All right,
now.
I think
Hold
he's
on.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
So one of the two things was that my fantasy grounds was acting a little funny.
Oh!
That was number two.
Uh-huh.
So it took a dump on itself. Got you.
Yeah. Apparently
Cool.
took a dump on my Discord too.
Oh no.
But we back. Thing
Your computer
one.
didn't crash. You just It was only Fantagrams and Discord.
I got an error message and all of my monitors turned black. And then when I stared at it for a moment, they remained that way. So I Control-Alt-Deleted, and then everything came back. I could see the call, but I couldn't do anything to Discord. So I just closed it and reopened it, and now I'm back. One, the first thing I was going to do is I use one of my remaining spell slots. I believe my last 4th level slot to cast Dimension Door once again to that branch.
Okay. As you do.
Just yourself, or are you taking me?
Yeah, just me.
Too?
As you do, you teleport. I'm gonna give you one more perception check.
Okay.
As you teleport up to it, you suddenly appear, vanishing from the place you were in and reappearing upon it. As you do, the branch shifts under your weight.
Summon Miriam. Exist, please.
Thank you.
You got this. Roll it up.
Exist on my monitor. It decided it was going to be just entirely off onto the right. Another perception check.
Roll it up.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Peanut butter chocolate.
I'm gonna use my special boy inspiration for being such a good boy.
Ooh.
A thing I definitely have.
It makes sense. He said he has it, so.
He doesn't even give us inspiration. He doesn't have shit.
19.
As you go up there, you appear on the branch. It shifts under your weight. You manage to stop yourself from falling. It's just thick enough that it can hold your weight, Miriam. You're about 25 feet in the air, roughly, at this point. You look around. There doesn't seem to be anything actually on the branch, and there doesn't seem to be anything around. You hear a crack.
Miriam?
Uh-oh.
The branch crumbles under you, and just as it's cracking, you notice that at the place where it's severing, the bark appears to be more calcified, look more ancient looking, as that part cracks and falls.
Can I catch him?
Roll me athletics.
Okay.
Do that close?
He can try.
Catch him. I got him! I got him! I got him!
Featherfall.
Wow.
You cast spell. Tag remains under you, arms out, saying, I got him, as you slowly float down.
I catch him in my arms, princess style.
You run down, you hit by the branch.
Ow. Are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened?
I thought there was a thing there.
So you decided to teleport into the tree and investigate?
Yep. I was gonna surprise it.
All right.
Can you put me down?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Set him down very gently. Because Miriam is a toothpick. Couldn't find it, whatever it was then?
Close, though.
Huh. Strange. I didn't see anything. Is the, have we at this point finished digging out the...
Yes,
the
everybody
well?
would have just finished getting up and emerging onto the surface.
That was rough, right, guys? He says, not carrying a single thing.
Yes.
Never
Anything
had
up
time
here?
to take a bath.
Wow.
Sorry, what was that?
Anything up here?
No shovels, that's for sure.
Yeah, no shit.
Not from what we could see.
What
I
happened?
guess this thing just collapsed on itself then? Looks down.
No, it didn't.
Potentially sees like
No.
the whole thing, or the circle thing.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
When we released the gentleman downstairs, none of what I saw seemed to make sense anymore.
You
And
feel better?
I feel worse now. This doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
I think I have an idea. It's a loose theory. But if what happened here has anything to do with what Fenris thought she was seeing, if it has anything to... Ravissimo said that there's no time in Honokuni, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fenris is the one who started seeing these things. We brought someone with time magic to a place where there is no time. And I think that may be having some ramifications of some kind. I don't know anything about magic. This is not my forte. But it's just a thought.
It's a good theory.
I don't know.
It's interesting, but why would we only be seeing signs of it in this localized area? Wouldn't this have been cropping up more frequently over our travels?
We did, though. In the Bastille. And she'll look at Fenris. You mentioned the statue. The statue of Ravissimo.
Yes.
It could be we just have not had our eyes open enough for these occurrences to have happened, but perhaps. Maybe there were even more.
I don't know, but it was just a thought.
For time to not exist here, there is one other thing that's slightly peculiar. Those books, the ones I tried to grab before. If time does not exist, those books should not be weathered.
Well, I think anything like that will just erode. Just in general. But you could be right. Naturally. Yeah. It's paper, right?
It does seem that we have seen plenty of examples of things rotting with age.
But
So
nothing
time does have
so,
some effect here.
But nothing so crazily abrupt as what we see here, right?
Yeah.
This did not look anything like this whenever we went down. Nor whenever we got a good look at it the first time we came by.
Nor did the bucket or the statue at the Bastille.
The bucket?
A couple nights ago, I had a dream again, and when I went here, the bucket was weathered, broken off of the well.
It's true. I examined it myself. The rot over the course of the bucket and the rope seemed inconsistent over its length.
That's why we didn't use the bucket last time to come out from there.
Yeah. And this looks remarkably similar.
I just don't understand it.
Well, whatever this phenomena is, it seems to be following us, and not exactly killing us, but deterring us.
If it went after the bucket, we can assume that it is either trying to get our attention, or it is trying to slow us down in some way.
If it was trying to get my attention, it would have addressed me beforehand. When the bucket broke, I went up to confront them, and
Oh, Soleil.
I have grown wary of this. My mind is being torn asunder by the thought of... First, I thought I might be sane. Now I believe I was crazy, and yet this continues. This is madness. Certainly.
This is Honokuni.
Yeah.
This place can affect more than just our minds. We've seen that before, whenever I went blind.
We're missing something. And I hate that I don't know what. She's gonna just pick up like a old brick and just toss it.
As you
There's
do,
something.
as you grab one of the bricks that would have been on the top of the well, you find that as you touch it, it crumbles away with the consistency of sandstone, as if it was dust. Which, as you've been moving rocks, most of them don't have that consistency, but you go to reach for one that was still kind of on the upper base of the well, and it just seems to crack and crumble, as if it had instantly aged thousands of years.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Would I, knowing time magic as I do, would this make sense to me that me invading a space where there's no concept of time, would I even know if that's possible to make it this type of disruption?
There would be no precedent to call on for this exact situation.
I figured as much.
However,
Fuck.
I am going to give you the most critical history check of your career.
Oh
shit!
Oh my god!
Roll a history
Come
check
on!
as you brainstorm things in that vein.
I'm gonna stand really close to Tag.
It's a
Look
check.
at Miriam.
It's a check.
though.
I'll brain blast you.
Can I give her my oh wait, no, it only works for ability checks. Sorry, I can't give you my amulet.
I give
This is a check. It's a history check.
my
history
eyeball.
check.
Skill checks are
Oh my
skill checks are
God.
ability checks.
Double brain blast.
I will give you my pact amulet, my pact talisman.
Double
You'll
brain
add
blast.
a D4 to what you're about to roll.
I'm so nervous.
Double brain
You got this,
blast.
baby.
So add a 6, and then roll a d4, throw that into the modifier window, add 6. Not in that order. Okay, put an 8 in the modifier window.
Okay.
Well, she's got the
Oh, you've
effect
already
on
got it. You
herself
only put a
already.
2. Only put a 2. The effect is on you. And then go ahead and roll a history check, unless somebody else wants to throw something else onto this.
Anyone have any more brain blasts?
Bardic Inspiration.
Got nothing.
I give her my eye.
Bardic Inspiration, no.
Inspiration. He said Bardic Inspiration. Go
Bardic
ahead.
Inspiration, no.
Roll a d8, right? Or d10, right?
For
for
me,
you?
D10.
Roll a d10 and add it.
Ah!
Oh no, you only
God.
got
I
a
love
26.
Roll a D10, get a 10. That's close.
Oh my god.
35.
I'm thinking so hard.
You gotta bang
Get a
it
whole
down there.
team. You're getting a massage.
You can do this.
You got.
I think
you got Fenris,
everyone.
run.
I think in
have
this
this.
moment, everyone sees that Fenris is on the verge of losing her collective shit as a person, and so try to support her.
You think back to anything this could possibly be. Your brain starts on time magic, and you come to the conclusion that if this is the kind of interaction that could happen, it's not like there's any precedent. Your magic is pretty unique. You really, as a cleric of Tequin, should not have time domain magic necessarily. Some might, but it's very rare, and you've almost always been certain, especially as of your adventures, that your magic probably comes from the Pale Lady in this regard. But in thinking about it, you realize there's nothing to really draw on as a precedent for this. But thinking about this, something trips in your mind as you think about time magic, about aging. You remember back to when you were very young, for an elf, and part of your early
You're only 80.
education, your parents, who were, though they lived in Retia, were somewhat fundamentalists about your history. They would have taught you about things related to the Feywild, Shadowfell, and Shadarkai at different times. In doing so, you remember them telling you stories about certain individuals, especially those who served under the guise of the Eladrin Emperor, who is effectively the leader of Cahulus, even though they don't reside in the mortal plane. That they have a series of agents who work within the Shadowfell. The Shadarkai are part of them. And they were known to, when they reached a certain level of proficiency due to their attunement to the Shadowfell, due to their natural age, when they became old enough, it's not that they had time magic. You recall that there are certain individuals among those ranks who had the ability to passively steal age from things around them. they would drain the area around them. They would cause those that came within them to lose their youthful vitality. They were effectively, whether they meant to be or not, they would become age vampires in a way. Why did that close down? Okay. Fantasy Grounds on the screen side just decided to peace out. But you recall that there is an effect that is similar to this, that is not time magic, it is not accelerating time, it is stealing age. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just
Yes,
getting
sorry.
I saw a thing disconnect on there, and I was like, just don't want to waste this breath. I appreciate your tentativeness in that case. I thought you might be gone.
It's so good.
But
the stage is yours, my god.
Whether or not that is related, you can't be certain. But critically thinking back, that is the closest thing that you can think of, is that there were Shadar Kai and other Shadow Realm adjacent individuals, mostly elves, who worked for the Eladrin Emperor, the Grand Emperor, effectively, of Cthulhu's. And some of them developed this ability to distort and steal age from their vicinity.
Fenris, dear God,
Oh yes,
I do
you know
not
what?
know what to say.
You rolled a 35. You would also know that the practice of doing that, those individuals became somewhat caustic, because part of what came with it is that the Shadowfell leaves a darkness on people. It drains the color from them. Those that live there, those that spend enough time there, they have their vitality taken from them, and there's many individuals who live there who, like elves, would lose their beauty. And over time, those who had this age-stealing ability began to use it to sap the life and vigor from people and restore it to themselves, and eventually became, in a poetic but nearly literal sense, age and vitality vampires. And so the practice of allowing the agents of the Grand Emperor to develop this skill became banned, and they became heretics after a time. And those who did so or tried to learn this skill were excommunicated from the orders of Shadar Kai and such that served the Eladrin Emperor. You rolled a real high number. you get all the stuff.
I almost know who you are, but I don't know if you are real.
Also, you've been staring off into space for like 30 minutes now. What's going on?
Yeah, Fantasy, okay?
I was thinking about a lesson my parents, they insisted on me knowing my history. Shadar-kai often have, life-stealing abilities. Well, it was a fad that went out of fashion because it's a rather gruesome practice. They outlawed it at a point. But it was an ability Shadar-kai had, but if this person does not exist, then why is this happening? And if that means this is happening, it could be completely unrelated, but if it is this, and then a person exists, then why do I feel as if I've been released from the belief that they do?
Well, there is one way you can be sure that you are released from it, Osile.
And what could that be, Nemric?
You have that scroll now. You said yourself that it could aid with any sort of the madness prevention or anything of the such. We are pretty sure that you are probably fine now after what just happened, but if you want to be sure that whatever is happening right now is happening, that your mind is as clear as it can be, you could cast such magics on yourself, could you not?
I think that would be best.
Just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I have something to add to that, thinking of it that way. We're close to the Shadowfell, right? This place.
In theory?
From what that wolf had said a lot of, I believe so.
Basically is the Shadowfell.
Basically is.
Could it
makes
not?
sense.
Well, what I'm thinking is, even they might not. I don't know if it would work this way. It could be an echo of someone who is actually in the Shadowfell. Thank you, Cat. Hello.
If it is something that did not find its way here in Honokuni, same as us, perhaps your visions of them were not to aid you, but to go against them, or something. We can only assume what we can assume. Right now, you should use those magics on yourself. See if you feel any different, and if you don't, then we can keep using this. Just holds up the crystal ball like if we can keep going.
Fenris will...
Nemric.
Oh.
Yeah.
What an interesting turn of events.
What's up, man?
What's
What's up, man?
So you like hold up the crystal ball, yeah?
I just bring it out, yeah.
I want you to roll a perception check. / tell me what your passive perception is.
Passive perception is 19.
Okay, please roll me a perception check.
Can I just say, we all heard the evil smile behind Logan's voice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah, most
sure.
Oh, fuck. All right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have -2, but let's fucking go, man.
Can I give him my pact talisman?
This is a very sudden thing, so
Here we
and
go.
It's in Fenris's hands right now too.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh no. The 21, man.
Not bad.
I will
Okay.
be the nicest boy in the universe. And you know what? There's no point in me pretending I'm creating some artifice of a thing at this point, because what's about to happen is going to... Oh, goodness! Oh, okay. You got the same thing, Nemric. I would like you to please roll me just a percentile die. I want to see which way this goes.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on.
51 or higher, you're aware of it before it happens. 1 to 50, you're not.
Come
Man, I
on,
can't believe
man.
we're both gonna
Come
die.
on,
Come
boy.
on, man.
Roll high, baby.
57!
Oh,
As you
yeah!
hold it up, and as you say that you can still try to do that, you hear the faintest sound of leaves rustling, almost imperceptible. No one else catches it, and in the reflection of the crystal ball, you have this brief moment of you see a flicker as a reflection of the tree line is caught in it, of just this glint of moonlight catching on something, and for that reason, I will not give them advantage on what they're about to do.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Do I see any features of this glimmer or anything?
You become very aware that after just a moment of it going towards you, I'm going to roll an attack roll against you. It is a very small object that as it moves through the air, you can tell it appears to be just this long, perfectly black, slightly curved, almost needle-like dagger. Oh, there's an attack coming at you.
Haku.
Oh.
No.
First of all, Sampy, I just caught that you've given a total of 937 gift subs on the channel at different points. Fuck, I never looked at that number before. Good job. I'm rolling this. I mean, I don't
I'm
have
just
to roll
looking to
this.
see if I have any reactions at all. I don't think I do.
And I don't
First
have
one
my
misses.
reaction.
There's 3 of these coming. You quickly pull away as it goes towards you. You try to defend against it, and you, Nemric, very quickly draw your rapier. You strike it out of the air. As it happens, 2 more come out of the tree line towards you.
Could I like block myself with my wings or something?
I'm not gonna do the 3rd one because that was a crit.
Can I take this damage?
Oh
Nemric's not taking the damage.
That's what I was.
As it goes towards you, the second one, given that they rolled a crit, I'm gonna give it to them. As you hold it too late, you become aware of what they're doing. You raise your wing up to defend yourself, and then there's just a quick moment where you realize where the first dagger had tried to go. You look down towards it, try to stow the crystal ball as one of these daggers comes towards it, hits it, and it shatters in your hand. I would now like the whole party to roll me a perception check.
Do I see where this is going from?
You see the direction that it came from.
Okay, so I don't see the
Oh, that's
individual.
Yeah, a 12.
I'm gonna add another knowledge from past life.
All right, I'm exhausted.
I have shitty eyes. I'm sorry.
I got a 25.
Yep.
You got a
baby.
25? You might be the one!
Roll. I don't know if it registered my roll.
I'm in Spain.
I don't know.
I don't see it.
I don't. All right.
Yeah, I
I'm
also
gonna
don't
roll
see
it
it. Go again. Maybe it'll be better. Let's fucking go.
No, it's worse. It was 24.
So much
It's
worse.
fine.
For the purposes of what we're doing at this moment,
Oh my god.
I need to know where people are on the map. So I'm going to grab it. Also, don't. Nemric, you are the only one who makes them out. And with that, they're far enough into the darkness that all you really make out is a shadowy figure. I will give you a general description of this individual once I get the map up.
I knew it. I knew it. Quiet hours are coming soon.
I
so
can't
have to
believe
say
we're
this
fighting
again.
an
I
Ocean
knew
now.
it.
Fenris the whole time is gonna be
ex-
yelling, "Fuck all of you! I was right."
I didn't expect to be. Oh, heckin'. Fantasy Grounds is decided it doesn't want to play ball.
Oh,
I want to
no.
lie down.
Oh, weasel.
Oh.
It doesn't want to add anything. Okay, guys. Awkward time for it. I am going to call. I'm going to describe what you
Secondary
see,
break.
and then I'm going to I'm going to describe what you see, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Where
I'm fully willing to accept a picture of this person and not let anyone else see it.
I
if
see.
you want me to.
Of course.
You bitch.
You're such a whore.
You are
You're
stinky.
such a fucking
You know what?
whore.
But
He's right.
I don't know. I'm torn about how well you can see them. So I'm gonna do what I did with Nemric. Roll me a percentile die, 51 or higher. There's a picture coming your way. 1 to 50. Vague description.
But I rolled so well.
I know you did. That's why you're getting anything, because they rolled a 24 on stealth.
Oh, am I rolling it?
You're rolling it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Come on, you bitch.
Come on, Taguchi.
Oh!
Since Fantasy Grounds is freaking out and we're past 3 hours, as you see this, the knife strikes the crystal ball, destroying it. It shatters in Nemric's hand, and he recoils somewhat as glass shards go about him. Nemric, you turn, and you see in the tree line, difficult to make out. Their form seems to be shrouded, almost muted in color, and shadows seem to clamor around them as if to hide their position, but you have Devil Sight, right?
I do not have Devil Sight.
Well,
I
yeah,
do.
Tag.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You said
I thought you said never. My
You
bad.
focus particularly on that space, and as you do, you manage to see through the shadow that is there. You see an individual who appears to be wearing very old, tattered Cahulian clothing. Not typical, but it looks somewhat like it's based off the sort of robes that they would wear. They have a, I think it's the right for it, they have this red shawl that looks aged, a bit torn, wrapped around their arms that seems to be affixed to their armor with these red straps. You see, it's a feminine figure. I think I already mentioned that. Their outfit is mostly these deep black leather segments that bind very tightly to their skin. They're not a small person, but they're like a little bit. They're about Fenris height overall.
Okay.
Their hair is black, wavy. Some of it pours over their face. They have their hair pulled up into a top knot, but a lot of their hair is let loose to fall back around their shoulders. And you see that they have these red straps that cover most of their chest and their neck. At their side, you see this silver and gold dagger tucked into this double belt that has a series of pouches on it. And you see this individual wears these long red and black gloves. And between each of their fingers and their thumb, you see in each hand a long black knife that resembles the daggers that just came at you. You see them flick their hand, and as they do, the three that they just used just replace themselves in their hands. Their skin is the same silvery white that Fenris's is. They have predatory eyes. When they look at you, when they recognize that you can see them, there is a confident moment, as if, rather than having been found, they look at you as if you're the one that has just been cornered. These stone-like horns, 2 sets of them, expand back from just on their scalp, on the back, just behind their ears, upwards. They're very dramatic, and they have the same texture as Fenris's horns. And then another set of spikes of the same kind erupt from just under their cheekbones, heading up with their ears. These red lines, 3 on either side of their face, drape down their eyes and then turn and go back on their cheeks and down their neckline. And when you look at them, you notice light catches on them, as if these, what you would assume to be tattoos, are almost metallic. They're like reflective on their skin. The image, I'll give it to everybody.
Oh, smash.
Holy smash. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking that. Those are good boots.
I like
Let's
their
beat them up
entire
and-
ensemble.
Let's
Holy
beat
fuck.
them up and take their clothes.
I want their daggers, dude. What the
As
fuck?
you
Right?
see
Oh
them,
my
I need
god.
clothes.
as we descend into what are going to be the final moments of today's game, as you see them again, they were somewhat crouched down. You see them bring out a series of daggers, and for just a second, things seem breathless. Taguchi, the world seems to go quiet, and then there is a sudden shift in the winds, and they are illuminated, as is everything else, as all light in the area suddenly gets dyed red.
Oh, no.
I knew it! You were right! I'm going to vomit.
Our last image is a breath, confident, a sharp breath in from them. Screen cuts to black. That's where we're stopping today.
Well, shows you. We only needed the orb to find you anyway.
I will never financially recover from this, Logan. How fucking dare you?
Oh,
So
wow.
what's that? Is that 4 or 5?
This is 4.
Yes.
Well,
fucking
shit.
go.
I don't know how confident I feel going into this.
Man, it's good
Yeah,
that
no,
you
it's
used all
not-
those hit dice.
Honestly,
Listen,
yes,
if she's gonna
actually.
kill you, hit dice ain't gonna make a fucking difference, okay? You good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing I used them.
Okay, there was a tone.
It's,
Yeah.
listen,
Okay.
it's hard to tell. He sounds sarcastic constantly.
That's just my default state, assholes.
I mean, that's what I was explaining, fucker!
I'm making a good time.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't know if they'd be revealed today, but that was a very good roll, perception-wise.
Well done.
And
Well
I was
have
like, they
all
were
my
just gonna
shit.
leave you
I'm
alone
glad-
and do all of fucking nothing to you, and then you decided to be like, and we'll find them with this.
And they're like, oh,
And
I don't
and
think
I
you
was
will.
right. And I was right. We did
It's
find them
true.
with that.
You technically
Well,
did
well.
find them. I can't argue with that.
Excellent scry, Nemric. Excellent scry.
I'm the best scryer in the world.
I didn't know
I didn't know
the
use a spell slot.
I didn't know the spell component gets consumed when you cast scry.
I didn't know it exploded! That's
So-
what I know about magic!
You guys want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Everything.
They have been following you since the moment you met Hirohito the first time you entered.
No,
There's
I
only
believe that.
there's only one occasion where they did not follow you. They did not directly come down and enter the room you were in below this place. Sorry, there's 2 occasions, I guess. They kept an ear out for what you were doing when you were down there. But the only time they did not follow you was the chamber under the Bastille. That is the only time.
Oh.
I have
I wonder why.
occasionally had you guys roll superfluous perception checks. And I have been, over time, usually because you're like, I want to look for something else. And I've been like, well, that's not there, but let's see. Let's see about this,
Let's-
though.
Let's be cheeky about
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, I lied. There is one other occasion. When they knew that Jakku was going to bomb the Bastille, they did know ahead of time, and they were like, I am going
I ain't gonna be around for
to
that.
be outside.
I am leaving.
Yup.
I ain't hanging out for that.
I mean, they
There's
came
some-
down. They
there's-
came down to look at us, right?
Logan.
Yeah, there's some occasions where they were a bit farther away, like if you guys had to pass through a narrow corridor, like you were going, they couldn't follow you into the depths of the Gentle Nest, for example, because there's no possible way to hide. But no, they've just been observing you, and then that happened, and also they don't like what you've done here. They're not.
Why?
They're not a fan of
We haven't done any.
I am not associated with them. I am part of the lowest standard, not the highest standard.
Yeah, lowest standard boys. Lowest standard boys, rise
standard, aka the bare minimum.
The lowest effort.
Yeah,
we are the
minimum.
We three are the lowest effort. Welcome to our.
We are not associated with them.
This character has the highest hecking stealth roll. Like, I'm pretty sure that the assassin servants would blush at how well they hide.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
She's coming for my brand.
Lexi.
Lexi, she's coming for our brand.
What the heck? We gotta kill her.
Not sneaky at
Get
all.
her. I'm so
They're more
sneaky,
coming.
though.
They're more coming for Wrench's brand.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
I had
gonna
to
be
use-
sneaky real quick. Here I go be sneaky.
I had to use knowledge from my past life in order to even spot her.
Look at how fucking sneaky I am! I'm so sneaky!
Oh, sorry.
No,
I already closed Fantasy Ground, so I didn't
They
see
got a
how sneaky you
33.
were.
20
You, I mean, I'm not saying they're the best in the world at it, but they have certain things that help them. They have the same modifier you do, Lexi. And
Oh.
but
I'm just saying.
But they've
I didn't see
basically
it, so it
always
doesn't
roll
count.
with advantage because of the darkness and
Boy,
such.
that is my third 20 of today. Next week it's nothing but ones. I'm fucking dead. Like there ain't no way I'm getting
So
out of
congrats, you found her once. Lose sight of her, and I can't guarantee that you'll ever catch sight of her again. So capitalize.
Yep.
Logan?
We solved Logan's find the person puzzle.
It's true.
I
Way to go.
can't.
Proud of us.
You
I
solved
cannot
it by
believe.
me having them attack the crystal ball.
Yep.
We
I'm
found it
in
with the crystal
pain.
ball. He said.
That's true. I did say those words.
This is the coolest thing ever, but I'm so scared.
I'm so when you roll.
We need to just do that
When
more
you-
often. We need to just pull out mundane shit that doesn't do anything. But we're like, but with this brooch of scrying that we picked up, we'll just look around and wait for the attack.
You know, yeah.
Tenebros has no reason to be scared of us, except if we use this steel ring of and instant dragon death from far
Dagger
away.
of Godslaying.
This toothbrush
Actually, I lied.
of
I think-
Tenebros
I
slaying.
would actually suspect Tenebros's stealth is probably higher. I guess I lied, but he's literally
No.
he's literally
No, we
dark.
have the same
Tenebros is
modifier.
Tenebros
Yeah.
is busted though.
Yes,
No.
correct.
Tenebros and Lexi are the same.
Yeah.
Emerson and Lexi are the same.
Yeah, no, they're the same. It's the same
I
modifier.
have been
Yeah,
having
same
so much
modifier.
fun with this. The madness you got, Fenris.
Yes, fucking tell me, yes!
Just to give you the
Sorry,
details, because I know you've been
please.
probably chomping at the bit about it. Basically,
No, not at
if
all.
you roll a 1,
Please.
there is a list of indefinite madnesses that just go on forever, and they all are a little bit more psychological in nature than the other madness lists. This one was we picked. I mean, what you're supposed to do, as per what I wrote, is to pick a random table member, and you do have dreams about them. And if you had encountered them while having those dreams, you would have basically been terrified of them and unable to fight properly.
Oh.
Oh
Thank
no.
God.
It's not
just
quite
cured
frightened,
it.
but it's like everything you do against them would just have disadvantage flat out. Yeah, yours.
You fumble with it.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I chose a specific one. Maybe I didn't. Who's to say?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I don't
maybe.
know anymore. You made me think I was crazy.
I know.
I
it
mean,
was
you
real
were.
fun.
Because you were.
Yeah,
You
you
are
were.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up!
The
I knew
indefinite
it!
madnesses are less madness and more Honokuni tormenting you by some means or another.
I knew it.
I'm starting to
they
think this
were-
place kind of sucks.
Yeah.
How come
Yeah.
more of us can't get the madnesses like I got in the very beginning, where we can just get rid of it with Lester Restoration? Come on.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, we got rid of Avi's, like, I think I ate my friends. What? Roll
Oh, that
easy.
was a whole
Some,
time.
some of these, the madnesses on the indefinite table, some of them change your alignment.
Oh.
Oh.
I want to get that one for tag.
Just 'cause I don't think they'll come up because you guys are free from them. Do you want to hear what some?
Yeah.
Just while we're letting credits go, just for fun. Do you want to hear what some of
Wait,
them
we're
are?
probably not gonna. We might not ever
Yeah,
get
we're,
madness again.
no,
Let's-
we're
let's-
free
let's
from
learn.
them because of the monk's blessing.
Let's go.
No!
Yeah, one of them is you come to the conclusion that there is no means to survive in Honokuni without acting with cruelty. That one changes you to neutral evil. One of them, my allies' minds weakened by the day. Their judgment is questionable. I'm the only sane one. You can no longer receive the benefit of the aid action. Suffer disadvantage on attack rolls you make if one of your allies is within 5 feet of you.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
The Lords of Honokuni must be defeated no matter the cost. If one of the table of samurai members are within your vision, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws against all other creatures and any effect not originating from the table member. So you become obsessed with defeating them.
Damn.
One of them, the character feels...
Quintus, that's a weird one.
The character feels they have received a vision of an ancient family burial site. They believe that some escape to Honokuni is hidden in a grave there. They wish to find and unearth every grave in it, but do not know what grave site it is. Compels you to dig up graveyards.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up. Yeah.
Another one is the one you just got. Character begins to have vivid hallucinations and nightmares about the individual, even if they haven't met. When they encounter them, they're frightened of that member of the table, and have disadvantage on attack and saves made against them.
Oh my god.
That one's so bad.
Sources of goodness and light are a trap, seeded by darkness to lure us to our demise. The character acquires an aversion to places where the darkness of Honokuni is thinnest, specifically Kaiha and Mount Vajrael. While they are there, they suffer disadvantage on all attack and saving throws. The moon is always watching me. The starless sky seems infinite to the character, and they develop a fear of the moon. They develop an obsession with avoiding the moon being visible for fear of being watched by it, and cannot bring themselves to rest or sleep while it can see them.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Fun.
You very much, you're like, I'm watching you, moon.
Fuck you, moon!
You can't judge me.
Those are
way up there.
Those are the big
Leave me alone, Ian.
Dude, I was thinking it.
Right? God.
I see you watching me, Ian. I know you're there.
We gave the moon a name. We gave the moon a name so it wouldn't hurt us anymore in our brains.
And there's just one tiny window on it, and just eyes are looking through some blinds. They just like squint, and the blinds close.
I saw that. It's fair. I am judging them.
You know what?
Damn.
I wouldn't like bat an eye if Ian came to.
Has Ian just developed this god complex as he looks down upon the world?
God.
They are much ants.
Vestige. Somnus
And
Domina.
I will squash them like ants.
Somnus Domina is just the fucking virtual reality he weirdly crafts for himself to take entertainment in while in the moon.
Why did I make half of this?
God.
Alejandro, why are you
Just
never
need
here
to
for
be
the
sad.
fights? Because I'm looking at our calendar.
Are you not going to be here next week?
He has TechoCon next week.
God damn it.
I'm playing.
One day you'll fight another table member.
You're always complaining about it's like, why aren't you here for the fights? But I gave you gold today. What the
You
fuck?
did.
You
That
did.
was great, though.
All
No,
right.
you were great today, baby. I'm just saying you're missing out on combat. And that's a good time. And I'm just finding it funny that you're never here for the fucking fight.
What do you want
Well,
from
we'll
me?
see.
I'm giving you
For you
gold
to
and
be
you're
We'll
not
home.
happy.
we'll see if tomorrow's a full fight. Well, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, I guess, for people watching back.
We're playing tomorrow.
That's right.
Or like in a couple of seconds for people
God,
watching.
please.
I wish I was aware.
Fuck.
All right. I'm going to call it there. YouTube side, we will be back. We'll see you guys another time.
Hello again, Pro Mal people.
Soon you'll see.
The donation thing will remain. I can track donations. If you guys want to help out with Kitsadria art, even if it's off stream, feel free to donate that $100. I will keep track of it. Send me a Twitch message saying that was you. Yeah, heck, and thank you guys for all the help you already gave today.
Yeah, oh my
Thank
god.
you guys very much.
Thank
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
so much.
Y'all are incredible.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Incredible.
See you guys around.
Incredible.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, we love you. Adios, you're
Bye.
much appreciated.